Welcome everyone to the JK Podcast, the only podcast that isn't in a dreamland.
JK?
How do you know we're not in a dreamland?
That's why I'm confused.
Well, what's the joke?
What?
What's the JK?
Oh, that we're in a coma instead.
There we go. I'm Ken O'Connor.
I'm Josh Brandon. Hello.
And recording currently on April 26, 2017, this is the JK Podcast, episode 43.
Where was the time?
Oh, it's 10:37, 40 p.m.
And 40
And 40 p.m. You tripped me up. I wasn't even looking at the time this time. Huh.
All right. Well, anyway.
This is going to be a great show already.
Yeah, we've got the addition of the video feed from my end. So
Yeah.
I feel like this isn't going to end well. But
For our live watchers on the Twitch and the YouTube, we have Josh Rammon in full 720p glory coming through Skype desynced as a mother.
yeah, you know, what can I tell you? I don't actually know why it's the case. You're capturing it from Skype. My webcam is a Logitech thing, but they don't have their own video thing. So I don't get where the disconnect is there.
Yeah, I have no idea.
I don't really know. But yeah, so I'm here.
Yeah. It's been a while since what was our last show? Was it end of March?
I corrected the date before, so it was March 27th.
March, yeah, so almost a full month again since our last episode.
Hey man, we're the weekly podcast. It's not weekly.
We're the weekly podcast.
No, because you know that's the Nintendo Minute. They're never a minute. We're the weekly podcast. It's never a weekly podcast.
We're on the same week every month.
Well, maybe that's true.
It's good though, because when we do these long breaks, we have lots to talk about, but that can also be a bad thing. And I like to be more consistent, but at the same time, life is life, and things are busy.
Right.
How's everything with law school and whatnot? Are you almost done? Are you almost finished?
Literally my last day of classes ever for regular schooling. Granted, I don't go back for anything, but at least last of law school is tomorrow.
That is crazy. Congratulations.
Thank you. So it's kind of weird. Hasn't really set in yet, but of course tomorrow's my like really late night too, so I'll make it last, I guess. But
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know. Got already my first final on Wednesday, week from today. So
When's your last final?
last final is the 10th
Of May?
So I've got 3 finals. Yeah.
That's crazy.
So problem is already a week for the first one, so that's why I figure we do this now, and then I'll talk to you after all my finals.
Yeah. We'll probably not have another podcast until well after your finals are done.
So it'll probably be roughly honestly 3 weeks from now.
Sounds about right.
But because, you know, like my finals end and then it's I'm doing a couple of things with my journal and then it's Mother's Day and all that whatnot. But then that next week we could probably, you know,
Gotcha.
do some stuff.
Well, it's a good thing Nintendo's not releasing a game in May. They have Mario Kart out this week in a couple days.
They're not releasing a game in May.
Well, if you look at like their calendar,
I thought they're releasing
ARMS.
I thought there was something.
There's ARMS in June.
No, that
Splatoon
was
in July.
No, I thought there was like something that people cared about that was in April. Maybe I'm wrong. Or was it that stupid Puyo, whatever it is?
That's I think that's out either yesterday or
not
Friday.
Oh, they're cutting it close.
Yeah, let me look up the 2017 game list. Ultra Street Fighter 2 is in May, Thomas said. Yeah, but that's Street Fighter 2. I don't count that as a
I
new.
knew there was something. No, I mean some people are hyping that up. To be fair.
I mean, granted, they've added a lot into that edition, like a first-person mode, extra characters, so much crazy stuff. So yes, it's well worth like a notable like release. But I'm talking about like the next big Nintendo title.
Yeah, fair enough.
For the month of May, I'm scanning through really quickly. Oh, Fire Emblem Echoes Shadows of Valentia. For 3
yeah,
days.
see, yeah.
That's the only big Nintendo game during the month of May.
Alright, whatever.
Yeah.
But anyway, but yeah, we'll be back in a few weeks to get to the main point.
But like we just did our cleanup work at the start of the show. Like, welcome to the show. We'll be back in 3 weeks.
Yeah.
I hope you didn't mind it.
Yeah, we kind of took it out of order. It's okay.
Puyo Puyo Connect today. Oh, okay. That game intrigues me, but I don't like the Puyo Puyo part. I like the Tetris part, but the Puyo Puyo part confuses me.
I didn't know there's another part. I thought it was just Tetris.
No, the way it works is it's Puyo Puyo and Tetris, and you're playing one, and then randomly it switches to the other mid-game, so you need to constantly be juggling two different boards that play two different styles.
Oh, I just kept thinking it was multiplayer. I don't. That's interesting.
I gotta try the demo. Apparently the demo they give for the Switch is a really good demo. It shows of how the game plays. Because I saw it, I'm like, oh, this looks kind of cool. But then, like, I watched, like, actual gameplay, it's like, I don't like that board. Just give me the Tetris board.
Oh.
Do you remember the Tetris competitions we used to have?
When you mean Tetris, do you mean Pokemon League?
No, legit Tetris for a while. It
On
was
Facebook?
no. It was when Pete first got his NES hooked up to that small TV, and we got Tetris working. And then I did really good the first time I played it, and then he did really bad. But then he spent the next 24 hours just beating my score.
That sounds about
That's
right.
all we did was just play Tetris.
See, but granted, I didn't play it, so that's why it's not memorable.
You were there though. You sat in the corner.
Yeah, that's probably right. I hate Tetris though.
How do
I'm
you
not
hate
good at it.
Tetris? That's such
I'm
a
really
fun
not.
game.
Okay, here's the thing. It's like I'm very biased. If I'm not good at it and can't effectively see a way for me to get better, then I don't like it. So
And that's why I don't play sports.
Fair.
All right.
I at least think I'm halfway decent at the sports I play. But
Oh yeah,
you know,
no, you're very good. I've seen you play. Have I? Yeah, I've seen you play sports.
I mean, you've seen we were on the same bowling team years ago.
We never got our trophy. It still pisses me off.
Did we have a trophy?
We came in first that league.
Did we?
We did.
I don't know. I've come in first on a lot of leagues, honestly. Not gonna lie.
It was funny. We missed the party first of all because we were all like away that week. The final week. We were
is that why we did? Oh.
Yeah, we were in first, and like they said they hold on to the trophies for us. We never got our trophies.
That sounds about right. And then I think we were probably like, whatever.
Yeah.
But then you were like devastated. But
I just mean, I have no, like when my kids ask me, Dad, did you play sports? I literally have like a little league soccer and a little league baseball. That's all I have. And it's not even like a first place. It's participation. It's like, look,
I have some of those.
Look, kids, I did it.
I have a lot of those from soccer. Not my sport.
Yeah, my baseball career ended when I got nailed in the head by Sean Keating. Luckily, I wasn't injured. It hit the brim of my hat, but I still attribute that to a lot of problems I have today.
What year was that?
Ooh.
Or what grade?
5th, 6th, around there.
Because he was on my team around that time.
Oh God.
He was, not gonna lie.
All right, well,
that was the year I played really well.
we're going way off topic. This is not the sports desk yet. We'll get there in a little bit.
Sure, I've got a lot to say.
Let's
In a little bit amount of time.
Let's move right into what we've been playing.
Sure.
Joshy, what have you been playing?
Well, so I've been really busy, studying and whatnot.
Absolutely.
I don't think we talked about it, but I don't remember, but I see you have the Graceful Explosion Machine down here.
Yes, I do.
I do have that. I've played it a ton.
Okay.
Or by a ton, I mean probably like 6 hours.
Well, what do you think?
That's a long time.
What do you think about it so far?
I think it's pretty fun. I think the combos are kind of hard to get used to, but I'm starting to work it. All of a sudden, I've been getting like A's and whatnot.
You finally? I've not gotten an A. I've gotten like high B's and whatnot, but I have not been able to get an A in anything.
Basically, because there's 4 worlds, right?
Yeah.
And I've unlocked all 4.
Nice.
But I think I only did the first couple levels in the 4th one.
Okay.
But the last 2, I think on the 3rd one, I got like A or A plus or something. But the first 2 worlds, where in theory it should be easier, at least when I was playing through it, it was like more my first time, and I kept getting D, C, B minus, like whatever. It's weird. So it's a little interesting to get the combo mechanic and balancing your power and overheating with all the different weapons, and sometimes press the wrong button when I don't mean to, and I dash into something I didn't mean to dash to. But like, it's a fun game, honestly. I think it's pretty good. I saw so many people saying it's worth it, it's great, and whatnot. So I was like, all right, I'll spend the whatever $10 or something on it.
It's a really nice handheld game. Like when we first saw that in the direct trailers, it looked really pretty. It plays really well. I like the entire aesthetic of the game. The different what would you call those? Like the fuchsia tone colors almost.
Oh, that's a very fancy way of putting it. I was just gonna say almost like watercolor-esque or something.
Well, it's not watercolor because it's not doing like Like
Well, yeah,
it's
but
all
it's
like
kind of like the
pinks and
lighter tone that you would
purples.
find in water. I
Yeah,
don't know. It's just it's nice. It's
it reminds me of like
vibrant.
yeah, it's like the '80s almost. It reminds me of.
Yeah, it's basically a side-scrolling Galaga in my mind, in a sense. But
Mhm. It's very brutal though. Like the scoring system. Like if you're
no,
even
that's what
just
I'm saying. If you kind of ruin a combo by like, you're not gonna get a high grade.
mhm.
But I mean, it doesn't prevent you from beating it
Do
or
you find
anything.
yourself not using the missiles much?
Oh, I use them a lot. No, basically, I have it down to where I have situations for every single one.
Yeah, me too.
And
Me
it's
too.
kind of like pre-programmed in my head of when I'm doing it. And it's like, um, I use the missiles when I'm surrounded on all angles. I use the energy sword if I'm also surrounded on all angles, or um, getting rid of bullets that are being
Hmm.
fired. I use the laser on the shielded
Yep.
ones, and I use the regular on in between kind of thing. And the biggest thing with the missiles though is that the energy sword only gets around you. If I see I'm getting like walled in, I just start flying the missiles everywhere.
Hmm.
Or if I want to get through a path or don't know which path, I kind of just throw them and then I kind of go. I don't know. I think they are the least useful out of all of them, but I don't mind it.
I find myself using the energy sword more than anything else, just because it's a clear 360. Then you dash out of there, then you back up.
Yeah, I mean, you know, the one thing I've wanted to see, I guess the missile actually drains your power the most,
It does, and
just because you could keep firing it, so like you can get carried away. But like the energy sword, I find I use it too much, just naturally,
mhm.
and it's not good. But yeah,
Yeah. No, great little game though. I enjoy that one a lot.
yeah, no, I think it was actually a really good purchase for me. I'm pretty happy with it. The only other things I've purchased so far on there was I love I'm like referring to what I wrote. I wrote IDK, but um, I also bought the two Metal Slugs that are up there,
Oh,
which
okay,
oddly enough, there's not Metal Slug 2. There's Metal Slug and then Metal Slug 3. But
that's weird.
I used to love playing those games. I would play them at the arcade little section of the bowling alley
Hmm.
when they had it there. And I remember I beat it once there and got the high score. Well, not the high score, but like number 3 or something.
Okay.
And it was always so fun. So I bought both of them, and then one of my friends came over a few weeks ago, and we played all the way through Metal Slug 3, which is really fun. What's cool is when you buy those games, it acts like an arcade machine. You'd really like
Oh,
that
like it
little
puts
effect.
puts the border around it.
Well, no, not like that, but in a sense that at the bottom it'll literally say like insert coins and stuff like
Oh,
that.
that's cute.
And if you press, what is it? Because you have to use the little Joy Cons because it's meant to be a two-player game. It's like co-op Metal Slug, and so you use the Joy Cons in your hands on the side, horizontal, and it's like the ZL or whatever
Mhm.
or something like that. It's to insert a coin because it's like you bought the game, so you get free lives essentially. So it's just one of those where we wanted to just play through the whole game, so we were just kept giving ourselves lives and whatever. But like it was really fun, not gonna lie. And so I still haven't played the original one that I bought, but probably gonna save that for once I'm done with exams and whatnot. I'm probably gonna play that with my brother or something.
Mhm.
But those are really fun games. They're like $7 if anyone really likes Metal Slug.
That's a really
Those are
good deal,
really cool.
actually.
Yeah, really fun game, and it's a pretty long playthrough. Not gonna lie. Um, yeah, the Thomas makes a point. I also did play the 1-2 Switch.
That's right. I saw that on your Snapchat story. How
I
was
don't
that?
own it. I oddly enough, so I played it with the cousin Thomas and company. I also played it with my brother because my brother bought it
Hmm.
too. I was like, what the heck? But we were playing it both times, and I mean, I don't think it's a bad game. I think it's like one of those. It's nice to play with friends or something. But I do see people's point of like it's nice for those first few times, and then it can get really repetitive or just like eh. So I'm still glad that I didn't buy it personally, but I think it was a fun game. Um,
It's a very fun party game. The problem is it's not worth the price, and the games don't last that long.
yeah, yeah,
They say,
exactly.
"Oh, it's 25 games in one for $50. That's $2 a game. That's great, but the games are not worth $2 even by themselves."
Yeah, I mean, even if you do that whole like 1 hour per dollar, if it's worth it, I mean, eh.
It's a $20 game in my mind like maybe less, but $20 is the limit for me.
Yeah, I'd say $20 is the limit, and that's if you're always having friends over, you're always playing it or whatever. Because like I feel like that is a nice thing to play with friends, but maybe once or twice. Like it's not like every time I see you, let's break out that 1-2 switch. Like
I really suck at the sandwich game.
oh, I tried
I
that.
cannot move my mouth fast enough in a way for it to like pick it up.
No, exactly, exactly. It's not that you can't move your mouth fast enough. It's in the way that it picks it up.
Yeah, I eventually had to do. I had to go like mum 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 mum. Like, I had to like make a noise while I was doing
Yeah,
it.
I feel like it's something with the noise. I was trying not to, and then I was forced to do it because it wasn't picking up. But
Yeah.
I don't know. It's weird, but I know that at Thomas's we kept playing that Zen one, the yoga pose one, like a million times.
Oh my God, Gabby, I hate you right now. Gabby in the chat says this is why Ken has problems with the ladies.
I
Oh
I
my
didn't say
God,
that.
Gabby.
Oh man.
Wow.
Oh, and to just follow up on the
Yeah,
Thomas
sorry.
comment. No, no, because he wrote another one. Well, I was hiccuping like half the time, so you can't do the yoga pose without moving if I'm hiccuping. So that didn't go so well for me. But yeah.
I'm really good.
Anyway,
I'm really good at the runway one where it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 1,
no,
2,
the funny
3,
thing is
4.
I did play that one
Mm-hmm.
and I played against Fong. And Fong was going crazy. The man was swinging his hips. I didn't even think he had it in
No,
him.
you have to get the best score.
No, it's
You
funny. He was doing it too exaggerated.
no. You legit have to like
No, no,
move
no.
your body 360
No, no,
though.
no. Listen to this. I did such little movement like that, but just proper movement, and I won. Not even close. So,
I don't know.
I'm just saying. I
Okay.
like how you did the hip motion. I see it now.
1, 2. You legit have to like completely contort your body to get the best score. It was funny. We were playing at my friend's house, and one of his friends is an actual runway model. Like she's done the model thing before, and it was me against her. She's doing it like the correct way and a model should walk. I'm doing the full on swinging like all 360 degrees of Ken coming at you down the aisle, and I won for like exaggerating it.
Well, there you go. I mean, it's almost like, do you hear about that thing where some random farm like wrote a letter to
Oh
Nintendo?
yeah, they have the milking challenge.
I didn't even watch it. Who won?
I don't know. I didn't watch it.
Okay, but like I tried that milking game. First of all, the thing doesn't pick up. I don't understand.
Well, no, the way it works, you have to like, it's in the hand motion and the button pushing. When you go down, you have to start with the top button and then press the second button too.
Yeah, no,
And
I
really
tried that.
get
And
it going.
it like literally didn't pick up. I don't. Either way, I'm not gonna like dedicate my life to learning
I
that
was really
mechanic.
bad at it at first, but I got way better.
Eh, I mean, I'm not gonna lose sleep over it. It was just frustrating because
Oh,
I didn't feel it was picking up properly, but that's just me.
mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Anything else?
Yeah. So, just really quick updates. Been playing some League, still stuck in Plat 4, very annoying. People feeding. Eh. Hearthstone, I've been playing really well ever since this new expansion came out.
Mm-hmm.
I've gotten really into it, and currently I'm at rank 6,
Very nice.
which you start from 25 and it goes down to rank 1.
Yeah.
And I think I've usually topped out around rank 10 before, and that's already like the top 10% of people. So I'm rank 6 right now. It's really cool. And if you get to rank 5, it's like another tier of like good rewards at the end of the month. So hopefully this weekend before it flips to May, in between studying, maybe I'll try and get to rank 5. But then, yeah, I don't know. But that's been going really well.
Cool.
And I think that's it.
Nice.
Yeah.
For me, we already talked about Graceful Explosion Machine. Amazing game. If you have a Switch, make sure you get that one. I also got a Snake Pass, which is a
Yeah. How is that?
that game is really, really, really good. It's a collectathon kind of thing where each level basically has a bunch of things you need to collect. And
Yeah, isn't it that you don't even have to collect them? It's just you can beat it.
you
and
need to
whatever.
collect the 3 main things to get out of the area, but there's like
Yeah.
tons of other things around too you can collect for like get like a better score.
Yeah.
You play as a snake, and to move, you legit have to move left and right like a snake does.
Hmm.
You have to climb up like poles and whatnot. You can tort your body to get a better grip. The physics in the game are like surprisingly good. There's little to no clipping, so like the snake actually like will travel through objects and like it's I don't know. It looks very good.
Yeah.
The music is by the guy who worked on Donkey Kong, like the Donkey Kong Country games.
Well, because it's oh no, it's an independent
Yeah, yeah.
studio.
Well,
Yeah. Okay.
they hired him. It's David
Well,
Weiss.
yeah.
Yeah. So the music's really good. It doesn't look that great on the big screen, like on my TV, but on the Switch itself, looks absolutely gorgeous. And apparently they patched something in to make the TV version better already. I haven't tested it out yet, but they've already addressed that complaint. So, yeah.
Actually, speaking about that really quick, did you hear about that Super Bomberman R frame rate fix?
Yeah, 60 FPS.
Very interesting. So, Cousin Thomas, you're the only person I know who has ever bought that game. You should try that out.
They also announced free DLC for Bomberman, where you can play as other characters from Konami, like Pyramid Head and like other Konami characters. So
I guess that's cool.
I don't know what Konami's doing. Konami's been fucking things up the last couple of years, but they're doing an amazing job with Bomberman right now.
Well, didn't it start with that whole Kojima?
Yeah, a lot of things like that. Yeah. Honestly, again, that's another game. When that game drops down $20, that's a buy for me.
It's got to drop down to a solid $2 for me to consider.
No.
I don't got time for that game, man. It's a free online game, essentially, just packaged with Bomberman
just because
characters.
There's so many iterations, yes, I agree with you. It's a very one and done. I'd rather play the Pooh Party Mode game again, honestly.
See, that's what I'm saying. It's in there. Like, it's part of the game. Like, it's not unique enough.
Yeah.
I was trying to make my phone stand, too. I realized it's coming up on there, but it didn't work, so I gave up. But anyway.
It's fine. And last but not least, I just want to touch on this one really quick. I don't want to go too much on a rampage here. Ukulele finally came out.
Yeah. The elusive Banjo-Kazooie sequel, sort of, that we never asked for, but sort of always wanted, and then sort of got disappointed.
Oh no, we always wanted it, but here's the thing. I backed Ukulele on Kickstarter a couple years ago.
That's right. You know, it was so long ago too.
Exactly.
A couple was 2014.
I backed it for the computer because they said, "Hey, if you back for the computer, when we get the demo, you get first access to the demo." So I'm like, okay, it makes sense. I can get it on Steam. I can stream it from Steam because streaming from console it's another step. So I'm like, okay, I'll get it for the computer. That's no problem. They made the entire game. The game is supposedly looks beautiful, runs very well, yada yada. To handle the porting, they handed off the game to another company. They handed the game over to another company to make the ports for the game. So they gave it to this company, and they made the port for the Xbox One. The Xbox One version, when it first came out, was running like absolute crap. Frame drops, glitches, just tons of issues right there. They took that version, though, and made it the template for the PC version. Every other version used the Xbox One port template for the other ports. When you start up the game, like, you know, a typical PC game, you go in, there's settings, resolution, all that. There's none of that in here. It looks like what you expect like a console game to be. Just like, oh, do you want subtitles on or off? Volume on or off, like stuff like that. There's no PC. There's no options for anything. So, I hear this for the Xbox version. Like, thank God I got the computer version. Everyone's saying the computer version's running amazing. It's running amazing on computer. It's the best experience. I didn't check out the PS4. I didn't check it out. Apparently, it runs very well on PS4 too. But I was more concerned about the computer release. So I get my version, and I stream it the day it comes out. And the stream's up on my channel if you want to look at it. And the entire time the game's running, the frame rate is like 2. Like, the game is noticeably stuttering and freezing in spots. Ukulele are completely just like, they're not like moving correctly. And I'm thinking like, is it my computer? Am I not streaming? Like, is my stream taking up too many resources where it can't handle this video? Like, I'm trying to think of every excuse in my head where it can't be the game. I get up to the World 1 boss.
Mm-hmm.
The boss itself is supposed to be a big stone wall with a mouth. I did not see a big stone wall with a mouth. It was doing that weird thing where the model was like stretched out over the entire like area where like it'd be like in and out, like it just keeps like it's like something's like pulling it like gum and it's like snapping back into place and being pulled again. And I'm looking at it, and at the time, like, I don't know that it's broken. I think it's just the boss. It looks like a giant tangled web of like rocks and weird things. I'm like, okay, I guess this is the boss.
Yeah.
I play for like a good couple hours trying to beat this thing. Can't beat it. I don't see a weak spot anywhere. And like it just didn't make sense to me. Then I'm looking in the corner at the wall talks. The model of the wall in the corner is the way the model should be looking. And I'm like, oh, that's not right. So then I look up online, and lo and behold, everyone has it's complete. It looks like a complete different boss to me. So I skip that world, go to the next world. Frame rate issues still happening. The game's freezing. It crashes on me. To close out the game, like I basically have to crash the game in order to close it. So all these just horrible, like I'm getting through the game little by little. I'm getting through it, but I'm not having fun just because I clearly know now that I'm having a subpar experience the way that I should be having.
Mm-hmm. I guess then the proper follow-up question from Mr. Thomas, did they patch it yet? Probably not.
No, they have not.
So.
I've contacted Playtonic a bunch of times through Twitter, their Facebook, because they keep like, hey, look at this cool thing, and showing it off, and like, yeah, can you fix the Mac version? Because here's the thing, from what I've seen from PC users, it's not broken on PC. This is clearly the issue of again, this is made for the Xbox One, and Microsoft in general, Xbox One port being forced onto a Mac. I'm assuming that's what the issue is, because I can't think of anything else why this is so bad and why no one else noticed it.
Well, Macs are never known for gaming, so...
Yeah, no, but this isn't the issue here. It's not like the Mac is not running the... Like,
well, no, I know.
You've seen my Mac. My Mac is a beefy Mac. I've never had issues with my Mac playing games. This is this again, like, if it was just like the game was stuttering, okay, maybe my Mac isn't powerful enough. The model is broken. I accidentally got glitched to the final boss of the game. I was walking, fell through a crack, got teleported into the final boss.
It's like you can speedrun the game. I mean, it's like when...
Hey, if I wanted to, I could. I'd probably have the best... I didn't want to beat the boss, because I'm like, this is not what this game is. Yeah. So I exited out, and I got put back in a different area. Because here's the thing. The game is good. I can tell there's a good game in there. I really can. It's not perfect by any means. There's a lot of just, like, technical issues and UI issues here and there. Like, it feels at parts they could have done a lot more, and they had some ideas, but like this feels like their first attempt, and it's not a bad attempt. It's not bad at all, but it's very frustrating, and the fact that it's broken makes it 10 times more frustrating. So I want to love this game. I want to talk about this game. I want to praise it. I can't at this point. I'm praying now that all these issues are resolved for the Switch version.
But then what, are you going to rebuy it just because you're going to use the excuse that you backed it 3 years ago that whatever?
Honestly, yes. I was planning on buying a physical copy anyway, because like I bought Isaac Afterbirth, like even though I own like 12 versions of that. But I'm hoping that Nintendo takes their original, like the original file of the game, and makes it a Nintendo port. I was playing with a PS4 controller plugged into my computer. It shows me Xbox One controller options on the screen.
No, that...
And then
that makes sense because it's a Windows thing.
People who don't want to play with a controller, Xbox One controller inputs. And there's no remapping keys. There are keys on the like you can use your keyboard and like play, but it's almost unplayable because you don't know anything.
Yeah.
So again, just I
disappointing.
It's very disappointing. And again, I feel bad too because people are out there, like Gabby said before in the chat, she really liked it, and it's a very decent game. I am not even hitting for me personally, I'm not even hitting that decent portion yet, and it's frustrating. That's a game I wanted to 100% within the first couple days it was out, and I feel like it's like masochism. I'm just like I'm playing this broken game. I'm like, oh, why am I doing this?
I will buy it only if it's on sale on Steam for like $10 or $15. But
Fair enough.
especially after hearing all this.
Yeah, no, fair enough. If you don't, here's the thing: if you don't like Banjo Kazooie, do not buy this game.
Yeah, honestly, I
Because
never played it growing up.
people who didn't play those old school collectathons are playing this game. It's like, why am I always just collecting things? That's the game. That's what you're playing. Like, what's with the weird noises? That's part of the game. Why does everything have eyeballs? That's the game. Like, Playtonic gave us exactly what we wanted. Maybe too much of what we wanted, honestly. Like, to the point where, like, they should have fixed things that, again, it's been 20-something years, fixed the basic mechanics of your old games. Like, but they delivered exactly what they meant to deliver.
That dialogue, man. It wins awards.
Exactly.
But and actually we got Cousin Thomas giving a Puyo Puyo Tetris thing. Apparently if you download it, it's $10 cheaper, which that's always been the debate. I think we talked about it on here too.
We
where it's
discussed
like,
that in the last episode, yeah.
yeah, so that's interesting that they're going for that. But
Honestly, it makes sense. I feel like whenever you do digital, it should be like maybe even $5 cheaper, just because you're not paying for plastic and delivery and yada yada.
and that bad spray.
Yeah, because here's the thing. Like we've been over this briefly.
Yeah.
Where they don't want to piss off the game stores and whatnot. But
Yep.
me as a collector, I enjoy myself a nice physical copy. That's why I don't really buy digital unless it's the only option.
Mm-hmm.
If I want to be all digital, I should be rewarded for the money that I'm saving by not costing the company the money to make the packaging.
Well, the problem is they can't anticipate that, so they're making a standard setup.
But that's the thing. They should just make it $5 cheaper. Then if they want to drive digital sales, make it cheaper. But those who want physical will always go physical. They'll say, yeah, it's unfair paying more, but then you're getting more product because you're getting a plastic case and yada yada. Like I don't know. That's a debate I'll never fully understand, but I understand why they want to keep the game stores happy.
Yeah. But anyway,
That's about it. That's what
shall we
we've been playing.
talk about some shows and anime?
You mean anime? Yes, let's talk about all the anime.
I'm trying to think if I saw a movie, like an actual movie. I think I definitely did. I just can't think of it. But I saw one.
Well, let's start with a general thing. We're not doing Adventure Time or Steven Universe this week. Currently, Adventure Time is airing their Elements miniseries. I think tonight's the last night or tomorrow's the last night. They're doing 2 episodes a night. It leaked. Didn't leak online. They released it on iTunes like 2 weeks ago. So like
Okay.
I watched the entire thing as an 1.5 hour movie.
Yeah.
It's fantastic. Like you and me really like the Island miniseries. I like this 1,000 times more than that. Just because this was a more fun adventure. Like it didn't answer any lore stuff really. Like it moved like some big plot lines ahead a lot, but like it's just a really fun adventure. So I'm excited to see what you think about it.
Yeah, I mean, I'll get around to it eventually.
And Steven Universe, there is one episode that leaked online a couple weeks ago. It still has not aired, even though it leaked like 2 weeks ago. It's a garbage episode anyway. So
Fair enough. Okay.
I'm just saying, like it's one of the, like it starts off like this could be a very important episode, and it's like Steven.
Oh god, just like Kiki's pizza delivery or whatever. Oh my god, that was a train wreck. But okay.
Well, that one was a trainer because the name was like, oh, it's gonna be Kiki's delivery service, and like, nope, it's nothing like that at all.
Nope.
Yeah.
Not at all, boy.
Not at all, boy.
But
One Piece. You are caught up, right, sir?
right.
Dude, Whole Cake Island.
Yeah, man, it's Totaland or whatever.
Totoland.
But yeah, man, they're moving into the arc finally, and it's pretty cool. You get to meet part of Sanji's family now.
We've met
and
Reiju, who is Sanji's older sister, and
whatever his name is, the brother.
Sanji.
I don't know, whatever his name is.
Yonji.
You're right.
Yonji, who's
It's kind of cool because they all got the swirly eyebrow.
But have you noticed the thing with the eyebrows yet?
No.
I told you keep an eye out for the eyebrows.
I know, but don't tell me.
Yeah, you made a joke with the eyebrows. So the eyebrows are actually very important in this.
I could see that.
But
Maybe all the fishmen now get swirly eyebrows. Maybe Sanji's a fishman.
But I just like how the Vinsmoke family, they're kind of set up as like this Super Sentai warrior thing.
Well, yeah, I mean, they literally have a comic strip that gets distributed in the newspaper. Like,
Mm-hmm.
very interesting.
Yeah.
And it's also interesting how they use technology, apparently, which I never would have thought would have been the case.
Yeah, I'm not gonna again. I don't want to spoil them, but the how the Vin Smokes operate and what their
Hmm.
entire deal is absolutely it's probably the coolest thing that One Piece has done for a while.
Yeah, I mean, seems interesting. Seems the nice setup. But I mean, as we've always talked about, this arc will probably end in a year. So, I
Yeah,
mean,
in terms of where the manga is right now, I'm at the like the final battle or whatnot is just starting, I think.
mhm.
So God knows how long it's gonna take for us to get there, but
Yeah, so I mean, that's the thing. Like, there's not much to report with One Piece. I mean, it's
mm.
starting. That's about it.
The next episode we are gonna meet Sanji's fiance Pudding,
Hmm.
and we're also gonna meet Big Mom in person finally and see her fully out. Apparently they shut up.
The way you phrased that, it was very interesting.
Apparently they recasted the voice actress who plays Big Mom. It's not the same person who voiced during the fish.
Huh.
Yeah, just because the actress got sick apparently, so she cannot do the role. But apparently this new role person is very close to the old one, so we'll see.
Does that matter?
It doesn't matter to me honestly.
It's like, well, they were very good friends. Perfect. Like, I don't know, but it's kind of cool, I guess.
Yeah.
Um, yeah. Um, the only other stuff I've really watched, aside from maybe this one movie that's eluding me, I actually really don't know. But I caught up with Bob's Burgers.
Nice. I did not see this past weekend's two episodes, but other than that,
Oh, okay. I really liked both of them. I
really
think
okay.
I think the first one out of those two is the better one. Uh, all I have to say is Teddy is hilarious. That's all I have to say.
It's amazing how much focus Teddy gets compared to like Mort. Like in the first
It's
season,
true. It's
Teddy and
true.
Mort were even, and now it's all Teddy.
Because Teddy's just so funny.
He's the best.
Like, oh my, I don't want to give it away. Now, I was told it actually wasn't that funny of an episode.
Yeah, my buddy told me the two episodes actually annoyed him too. So the fact that you're saying you love them is interesting to me.
I really liked them, but I also really liked that debate episode where Tina was on the debate team.
Yes.
I thought that was really funny how they were like going out on a date and it was like the worst date ever and like she didn't like him and oh my God. And yeah, what was it? Because uh, Gabby and I talk a lot about it. She like loves that show, and she brought up the quote the other day from it was he asked Tina, "How are sports?" It's like something you would say too.
That's legit me, yeah.
Oh man, it was funny.
What'd you think of
Um,
the Easter episode?
you probably liked that whole thing where they were drinking whatever from like the parking lot.
Yeah. wait,
Uh,
wait, you got it from the store? Well, outside the store. I don't think they sell things outside the store, Lynn. Oh no, some guy sold it out of the back of his car. In the store? No, in the parking lot outside the store. Oh. It smells horrible, but tastes really good. I don't know if I should keep drinking it.
yeah, I mean it was a good episode. I liked it. I don't know.
I just like when they're about to go into the wall and Teddy's wearing the jumpsuit and Bob's like,
Oh
Do you
yeah.
have one for
You're like,
me?
well, it was gonna
He's
be a
like,
surprise.
what, Bob? Do you think I carry on a
Oh
jumpsuit
yeah.
your size? Okay,
It's
actually, I
like
do.
actually yeah. That was good. And then oh what was it? I like at the end where they're like, "Oh my God, you stink. I think we have to burn that." I was just laughing because it was like because Teddy gave it to him as a gift, and I was
Yeah,
like, "Rip."
yeah.
And Meat Man is apparently the worst storyline you've ever experienced. Well, yeah, the Meat Man thing was interesting.
Oh, when they're making like the stop motion film.
Yeah,
Yeah, I like the fact that Bob got really into it. Like, huh? I like that backstory.
I just like how Mr. Fish Odor even got involved. I was like, "What the heck?"
Whenever Mr. Fisher shows up, it's the best thing.
Oh, like when he was wait. Oh, I don't know if that's Oh no, it was that episode where he was randomly just like outside their
Staring
place,
through
like
the
looking
window.
through the window. I was like,
Yeah,
what the
if
heck?
you want the rent, we can't give it to you because we don't have it.
No, because he's like, the checkbook's not in this room. And either way,
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
we don't
right.
have it. But yeah, it was good. I like marathoned like 10 episodes like a few
Okay,
days ago. It
nice.
was very enjoyable. Gotta
It's
tell
a
you.
great show. It's very underrated, I think.
Actually, it was more like 5. But anyway, now thinking about it, but
Yeah, because 10 would be like months and months of it.
I've also discovered that because I thought one of the songs at the end in the credits, like, do you ever listen to those
Oh yeah, of
sometimes?
course.
Um, I thought one song was really good, and it was from, I think it was from that Easter episode, actually. Yeah, it was. It was. And the song is apparently called Street Life,
Okay.
and I wanted to know what it was, so I was looking it up, and it linked me to. I found there's a Reddit page for Bob's Burgers, and now I'm subscribed to it. So I like it. They told me the answer, and it's a pretty catchy song. It's like Street Life by someone, I don't know, but it's really good actually. And yeah, so if you like Bob's Burgers, check out that subreddit, people. I think it's literally just Bob's
It would
Burgers.
make sense, yeah.
No, they could get creative because someone else stole it. But let's see. Yeah, just Bob's Burgers. It's pretty cool. I like it. People literally discuss every episode. I'm like, oh my God. But yeah, it's cool stuff. Also, I watched the first episode out of I think there's like three or four right now of Archer Dreamland.
There, I think the fourth one aired tonight.
Okay, so that's the newest season of Archer.
Mhm.
Um, that was all right.
Yeah, no, it's very good. They're doing a continuous storyline too. So like each
Yeah, I mean
episode
it's good. It
flows
kind
right.
of confirms that like he didn't die
Yeah,
necessarily. So it's basically it's not Dreamland in a sense of like stopping time. It's just in a sense of he's in a coma, so this is his dreaming. So it's
they
interesting.
kind of faked you out in the beginning. They're at the funeral, and it turns out the
Yeah,
funeral's for
yeah,
Woodhouse.
hmm yeah. Which that was still sad in itself.
Well, the voice
But
actor
yeah, I know
passed
because
away.
the voice
Yeah.
actor died. Yeah, I know. It was just interesting to see. Um, but yeah, I mean it's just going. I don't know, nothing to report. Seems all
Nice.
right so far. Krieger's still the man, but
Do you like the rim shots?
what is that?
Every time someone makes a joke while they're in like Mother's Club,
Oh, the band guy.
someone
Yeah,
does a rim shot. Would you stop that?
yeah, it's
It's
true.
really muffled and like off stage.
Yeah. I like when oh, now I can't remember. It was a line that Krieger said. I thought was funny, but I don't know. He's always really fun. I love when he says things and he questions it in like a really high pitched voice. I find it really funny for some
Maybe.
reason. Yeah, yeah, like that kind of stuff. Yeah, yep. I like it. So I got to catch up on that eventually. Um, that might be it for me, really. And I guess before you talk about the ones you listed, oh well, we could talk about Attack on Titan, but I'll let you start off with that.
Mhm.
Um, the cousin Thomas is saying Samurai Jack. Did you watch the most
Samurai
recent?
Jack is so effing good.
I still have not watched it yet, so but
Oh
I don't
my
know.
god. This last episode was basically a love letter to like people who watch the original series. I'm not going to tell you what happens, but there's a character who goes through like basically like walks around the world and encounters all the major characters that Samurai Jack helped out in the original series. So like
Hmm.
the Woolies, the blind archers, the rave people, so many different characters, and like this person is experiencing like seeing how much good Jack has done, and then
Hmm.
the ending is just sublime. It feels like the turning point now in the final season. Like I think there's only 4 episodes left, and like they still haven't like there's been no fighting with Aku yet. Like Aku's been in it, but like there's been no fighting. Jack doesn't have a sword yet still, stuff like that. So this seems like the turning point now. But it was so good. Animation was beautiful. There was one character who like changed the way the character looked. Amazing, just very good episode.
Pretty cool.
Yeah,
And then you could get on with the other
with my
stuff you want
stuff.
to
All
talk
right,
about.
I finally saw Fate of the Furious. I saw it the night it came out at midnight. So after marathoning all 7 movies beforehand, saw
Mm.
this one. Absolutely fantastic, ridiculous movie, but so much fun.
Yeah.
And I felt it was like it's a like it has like it said so many like I don't have the list in front of me, but it set a lot of like box office openings for the month and like biggest release ever, yada yada. So
I, I had a chance to go to the premiere of it at Radio City.
why didn't you?
I had to go to this bar review course thing
Fair enough.
that was from like literally 10 to 5 on a Saturday, the day it came out or whatever.
Yeah.
and yeah, I had to get on the line for like a 7 o'clock showing or something, or like 5 o'clock showing at
Oh,
like
jeez.
2 o'clock the latest, and like I would have felt so guilty. Like I needed to stay for this thing, so I'm not gonna just like
Yeah,
ditch
yeah.
this. So for a movie that I've literally never seen any of the other ones. So
Well, here's the thing. I think if you seen all the previous ones, this one is like so much fun for you. They bring back so many characters you don't expect, and it's just like the plot is really good, and just everything about it is ridiculous. People are saying that they like the seventh one better because that's the last one with Paul Walker, and it's more like it hits it's more sad and hits you hard that way. But this one's just it's the epitome of a summer blockbuster movie. I think.
I mean, it's got The Rock, man. It's got to be good.
Dwayne the Rock Johnson.
I think I made that joke to Cousin Thomas the other day, and he laughed. It was good.
So that's the only thing movie wise I've seen. I caught up a bunch of like movies in theaters. I saw Kong Skull Island, I saw Logan, I saw a bunch of stuff. All good movies, just nothing I can really like add more into.
Got you.
Like I'm really just waiting for Guardians of the Galaxy. It's out next.
Two.
It's out next week.
Mm.
So I'm going to the midnight premiere for that one. That one's gonna be good.
Who you going with?
My father.
Ooh.
Yeah,
How's he doing?
He's good. Me and him see all the Marvel movies together. So
Ah, very nice.
yes.
Cool.
And now anime. I've been
Sure.
diving into a lot of anime recently.
Yeah, it's crazy. What the heck?
I know. I don't know. I got a bug.
Actually, now looking at some of these names, I have a couple I tried watching, newer ones.
like I mentioned.
But you go.
Yeah, I mentioned in the last podcast that I watched all of Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid. That was fantastic.
Eh.
Hey, we have a KFC raid in the YouTube chat. Hey, One Jump, Killer Koala, Joseph Tolson. What's up, guys?
What the heck? Yo,
Yeah.
hey.
Getting raided by KFC. Not the chicken.
We like raids.
Hey.
Keep going.
What's up, guys? We like raids. You actually typed that out.
Yeah, well, yeah, you're right. Yeah, I did. Well, I'm trying to inform the people that are on the Twitch one because
Yes,
they can't see this.
Yes,
So
we enjoy raids. Well, I just read their name. I just literally read their names out and read where it was happening and what was happening.
but I'm reinforcing it.
Keep reinforcing then. Killer Koala likes it, obviously.
Yo, I love these guys. They should stick around. They should check us out. Subscribe to the channel. Watch us on Twitch. Do everything.
Mr. Salesman over here.
Hey, man.
Yeah, so like I was saying, sorry I got thrown off track there. Thank you for the raid, guys. Really appreciate it.
Oh, anime. Yeah.
Anime,
You
so-
watched the Dragon, whatever.
Miss
yeah.
Kobayashi's Dragon Maid, which
Yeah.
absolutely loved it. Kana-chan is by far the cutest character in all of anime. I will fight you on that.
I will eventually come up with a good one. Don't worry.
I started watching Boruto, which is Naruto Shippuden
I
finally
know.
ended, and
Oh, I
Boruto
know.
started the week later.
They're kids.
I know.
How is it?
Oh, it's really good, actually.
I mean, it almost has to be good.
I have a big issue with it because when the Naruto manga ended in Japan, they came out with Boruto the movie, which it was cool.
Yeah.
It was really good. And then after that, they started doing the manga, and the manga, the first I think 10 volumes was a retelling of the movie with slightly different changes. And now the anime is not following the movie or the manga; it's following its own path.
Okay.
So far, none of the three have contradicted each other yet. But I don't know if the anime is eventually gonna start following the manga. Is the manga starting to follow the anime? Because in the movie and the manga, they're done with school and they're in the kind of the chunin age and whatnot.
Yeah.
Where in the anime they just started school.
Mm.
But they're all around the same age. Maybe it's a year or two difference in age. But they're all still very just nothing lines up yet, and it's kind of frustrating because I want to know what do I take what happened in the movie as canon? Is the manga the canon, or is the anime the canon? Usually, it's the manga is canon, and then the anime will follow and add filler here and there. But so far, I still don't know what's canon because there's no way the manga and the movie are not canon to the anime. Yeah. But no, it's really good. It's like it takes when you start watching, it's like, okay, whose kid is that? Okay, who's that and whatnot. Did you finish Naruto Shippuden?
I didn't even start it.
You never watched Naruto?
I am up to episode 176
Oh,
of
jeez.
original Naruto.
Oh God, Josh.
I know.
Okay,
Trust me, I know.
I watched and read all of it, so
Yeah, I've got ways to go.
yeah. They kind of dragged out Naruto Shippuden a lot at like the anime anyway at the end, but they ended off with the marriage of Hinata and Naruto.
Yeah, I wish I never knew that, but I saw it and I was like, no
I
way.
mean,
And then it was like, actually,
you knew it was gonna
no, I
happen.
didn't. No.
Really?
Well, from me watching only through.
from the very first episode where Hinata's like around the corner going like Naruto, like with her fingers together and whatnot.
Yeah, but that's always classic in an anime where it never actually works
They
out.
always end up together. Hey,
That never happens.
they always end up together.
Never.
Do you know who Sakura ends up with?
No, don't tell me.
If you had to guess, who would you guess?
Probably that one stupid guy with a dog or whatever.
No.
No, the other guy. The guy that was in his group.
Who did Sakura always like, Josh?
Stupid evil Sasuke.
Boom, there you go.
Oh, come on.
It's very predictable.
The man is evil. Actually, that's very typical. No girls like that. All right, never mind. I'm done with this topic. All right, talk
Okay.
about the next anime.
Have you heard of this? My Hero
Yes, I have.
Academia. Have you
Yep.
watched it at all?
Nope,
It's fantastic.
because second season came out.
Yeah. The first season was only 12 episodes. So I'm like,
Right.
let me watch this so I can watch the second season.
Sure.
It's fantastic. Basically, the premise is, the world, there are these things called quirks. And everyone is born with a quirk. They're essentially superpowers. And
Okay.
the best job you can get in the government is a superhero. You're paid for stopping bad guys, saving people, yada yada, doing all that stuff. And
Yeah.
everyone in the world has a quirk.
Okay.
The main character we follow, he wants to be a hero more than anything else. He knows every hero out there. He's like the ultimate fanboy of like heroes. He was born without a quirk. So he wants to be a hero, but he can't get into the hero academy and anything. He can't do
Sounds
anything.
like a very typical
Yeah.
storyline.
And then he ends up meeting his hero, like his hero, the main guy he like admires more than anyone else. His name's All Might, and All Might is the world's greatest hero, like proven. And he meets All Might, but then during their confrontation, All Might all of a sudden like he starts coughing up blood, and he shrink like it's this big muscular guy. All of a sudden he shrinks down to like this shriveled, like it looks like anemic, anorexic, like small little dude. And All Might explains that his power is kind of like how like when you suck in air to like puff up your chest.
Mhm.
That's how he like activates his powers.
Oh man, that man's been sucking up air for years.
Well, here's the thing: he can hold that form as long as he wants,
Uh-huh.
but he's dying now. So like
How much is this spoiling, by the way?
the first episode.
Because I'm like, if I want to watch this, I'm
No,
like, wait.
this is just the set for the first episode. So and like no one knows that All Might's dying. He's keeping it under wraps. No one has seen him in his true weakened form. Like no one knows this except our main character. And so he is like, "Hey, can I help you? Like, please, like, can I do something to help you?" And he's like, "No, I fight alone, yada yada." And then later in the line, something happens where our main character does something to prove himself.
Mhm.
Like he risks like his life, even though he has no powers, to save another person. And All Might's like, "Hey, you have all the qualities of a hero, but you have no quirk." And then All Might says he can pass his power down to our main character, and he has to train him how to use it and yada yada. And that's basically the first like episode or two. And then he gets into the academy, like it's called My Hero Academia, because he goes to a school of academics for superheroes and whatnot. It's a really good, like very very good anime.
I hear it's pretty good. It's just one of those I got to get around to it. It's not super pressing. But along that kind of theme, because ever since I liked on Facebook, like I just liked the page of Crunchyroll. They put out like a thing, I think like once a week or something, where they'll make like this kind of not a pinned post, but at least just a post that apparently always shows up on my thing,
Yeah.
and kind of recommending an anime or talking about something anime related. And it kind of gives me an idea, and I'm like, maybe I'll add it to my little watch list thing. And so I tried out one of them. I thought it was kind of but I added your thing to my queue or whatever. But
What thing?
the academia.
Oh yeah, My
But
Hero Academia. Yeah, no, it's really good and it's pretty well paced.
yeah, I mean they've been talking about it for a while too.
Yeah.
The only other one that I tried watching the first episode is called Sakura Quest.
I have not tried the app. I've heard good things.
It seems okay. It's supposed to be more like another kind of like life anime, which seems like the flavor of all of them nowadays, except for a few. So I'm like, maybe it'll be good. People, because then I try and read the comments that the people post on it, and they were like, "Oh, this is great, whatever." And so I'm like, and it's okay. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Like Kobayashi was a good slice of life anime for me. Like it was just like like fantasy enough to keep my interest.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
But I've got definitely like I don't know, probably like seven other ones I've like queued up. Eventually, I'll have to watch, so I can keep people updated at some point.
That's cool. Yeah, I feel like I'll be watching a lot more anime in the future. So
The only fun one I just want to tell you about really quick. I don't fully know what it's about, but um, wow, can I see the title? It's literally a really long title. Hold on. That's why I think you'll like it because it reminds you of the Hollywood stars, celebrity, whatever the whole thing is. Um, what is it?
oh my god, find it.
I gotta look it up. It's not showing me the full name.
Your loud ass keyboard. Who found Jimmy in the Twitch chat? My friend Jimmy. Christina just started watching. Oh, My Hero Academia, Jimmy. It's so good. It's so good. It's fun too because like all the powers are really unique and like all the character designs are really smart too. Like there's like girls basically like a frog girl. There's,
Oh, I found it.
Okay, what's it called?
It is okay. It's literally like the game show thing. It's called World End. What do you do at the end of the world? Are you busy? Will you save us? That's it. So it like keeps going. It's like, what do they know? Let's find out. Like it's the same kind of thing. I was like, huh. But people actually say it's supposed to be really good and kind of the feels. And that one's not supposed to be like a life one, I think.
Mm-hmm.
That's supposed to be more like kind of action packed or something, or like it makes you think. Like it's interesting. So
I'll check it out soon. I also I added Digimon Try to my queue. That's the
I'm not doing that.
because I love the original two seasons of Digimon.
I never watched Digimon.
I love the original two seasons, and this is the original like characters back, and they've been doing like 6 mini movies split into like 3 episodes each or something like that. And I've been holding off for like a year and a half, 2 years now, and I think most, if not all, of them are out now. So I want to start
Okay.
marathoning that.
Yeah. What the heck? If you like it, sure.
Yeah. And final thing on the list here that I think you can chime in too: Attack on Titan season 2.
Yeah.
What you think?
Wow. So here's the thing. I mean, it came out like the anime one. The episodes have been coming out now, but you're the whole I read ahead, do whatever. But like,
Yeah, I read the manga. I know all the good stuff.
but this is a spoiler-free zone. We're not spoiling anything
It is
because I don't want to be spoiled.
Yeah, this is spoiler free if you're currently up to date with the anime. If you're
Yeah.
not, this is a spoiler zone.
Oh well, that's true. But crazy stuff, man. It took me a little bit getting back into it of like who is what and what do they do, but like,
What do they know? Let's find out.
yeah, exactly. Thank you. But it's crazy, man. Now with this whole like, I didn't remember it, but apparently like Titans didn't move at night. Now they're moving at night. Now they're trying to kill these guys in the old burned down whatever abandoned castle.
They've always said that Titans don't need to eat at all. Like they eat humans for fun. They get their nutrition, their growth through the sun, through photosynthesis.
Yeah.
So
So
they stop at night when the sun's not there.
yeah, and I guess they've manufactured something. I don't fully know, but um there's this whole random beast titan now that's basically like the Titan Sasquatch that's walking around and literally threw horses
No,
And
he threw chunks of the wall at the
no,
horses.
no, 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 no. But he also, I thought, threw.
Oh yeah, when in the first episode, you're right.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, then he actually threw like just pieces of wall and stuff. But like, it's crazy. I don't know what's happening. And then apparently there's Titan language, and then these people are Titans and they can read it, and they're humans, and then they turn into Titans. And then it seems like apparently anyone is a Titan nowadays. My theory to you is that 80% of the people in the show are Titans. Also, my theory is that apparently if you just cut open your hand, anyone can be a Titan. So we shall see. But
Well,
um,
now here's the thing: how are the Titans here? Because
I don't know.
we had the wall team. They
Well,
checked the
no,
entire wall.
they yes. Well, here's the thing. First of all, the wall is made of Titans,
Correct.
which is very interesting.
Yes.
Then the theory is, do they just come out of the wall? Do they just kind of move and then the other ones go in and then they form the wall again? Or
Well, keep in mind all the Titans in the wall. Like think like
well, they seem hardened, right? They're in that
they're
like whatever.
hardened. They can't move because they're out of sunlight,
Yeah, yeah,
and they're the size. They're a little bit smaller than the colossal Titan
yeah.
from the very first
Well,
episode.
okay, but either way, I'm thinking that stupid Sasquatch one is like lifting them up or something. Like that's the only thing because the man climbed the wall. I'm assuming he just put them over there because he's with them technically right now. So that's my theory. But um, it's just crazy, man. Because like these people are just dying. Like you think this is one of those shows where it's like it's not necessarily a happy thing. Like that's why like I always get scared kind of when I watch the not like scared, but like you got to be in like the mood to watch the episode, like because it's not just a feel good. It's not like a One Piece where it's like, haha. It's like, oh my god, like
Like you'll never
it
have
gets.
like the happy like oh Luffy's back punching like kind of thing. It's always
Yeah,
like
yeah,
oh god no they just got out of there alive.
yeah. I mean, literally, people are like,
Sasha escaped the arms of a Titan by using the blood of a dead grandmother to get out of its clutches.
well, no, that was the Titan's own blood.
No, that was the blood that it got from eating the mom.
No, it was the blood from poking in the eye. It spread down.
No, because Sasha even says as she's running away, if it wasn't for that mother's blood, I would have been killed.
No, I thought she said blood, not mother's blood. I don't know about that, but. Either way, it's intense. It's crazy. It's nuts. People are dying. People literally getting eaten. I'm like, oh my god, like it's
What'd you
crazy.
think of Connie's village?
Well, that was enlightening. So
Go on.
basically, his mother is like a failed Titan, and was
You think that's his
alive,
mom?
100%. And I believe that whole village was Titans, which means Connie's a Titan and he doesn't know it. Um, that's why I'm saying 80% of people are Titans,
Oh,
except for that stupid Armin. But
you have all the pieces to solve a puzzle right now. I want you to try to solve it.
no, because then you're going to tell me if I'm right or wrong, and I don't want that. I
No.
want to have this in my head, and then I go into the episode. I'm like, oh my god,
So you think that Titan is Connie's mother?
100%.
Where are all the other people?
They were Titans left her behind.
Okay.
Got into an argument. She couldn't stand. She fell down. She
Okay,
fell in the house.
where did
Yeah.
those Titans go?
Where'd they go? Oh, man. Oh, that's so stupid. They were the stupid ones that's been running around. Well,
But now here's the thing: how are they Titans though? How is Connie's mother a Titan?
I told you, anyone just has to cut open their hand. They were probably working on something and said, "Oh no, I cut myself." Oh, no, I mean,
All of them the exact same time,
what if they were all building a structure?
and they fell on
No,
them, and they all hulked out.
they all cut their right hand at the same time. No, I'm not 100% sure, but
Okay, that's fine.
we shall see.
And
The
now,
problem that I have with these people, though, is their weapons seem obsolete. Literally, their weapons keep getting too dull and they break, and then they have to rely on this gas stuff, and they never carry around enough gas.
well, the problem,
It's inefficient.
the technology itself is pretty amazing if you think about it.
It is amazing.
Again,
It's slightly
they're
inefficient.
cutting through hardened Titan skin. Like you know how hard the skin is.
You're right.
They make walls out of it.
True.
It's like taking a knife against a wall. Like why is this dull?
True. Fair enough.
And what do you
But
think of
anyway.
Ymir and Krista?
Well, the problem is she's not even a big Titan. She's like a mini Titan. And I was like, what the heck? But Um,
Well, I think you have to make a clear distinction between Titans and the abnormal Titans.
I
So
I
like
guess.
the colossal Titan's abnormal, the armored Titan's abnormal, Aaron's attack Titan is abnormal, the Beast Titan is extremely abnormal. Ymir jumps down. She has long hair. She has like crazy like fangs in her mouth, and she's like swinging all around, jumping.
Yeah.
She's not like one of the dumb like Titans. They're just kind of like
Well, well,
der.
yeah. I mean, anyone that's a person turning into one seems like a lot better than these whatever ones. But the biggest thing is that it sets up this whole storyline, especially with that stupid priest, reverend, whatever they call him guy.
Pastor Nick or Reverend Nick. Yeah,
Yeah, that guy bothers me to no end. And then basically alluding that that girl, whatever her name is that you just said,
Krista.
she's apparently associated with this church thing.
Well,
And
they've been keeping tabs on her.
yeah, so she's probably some part of royal family, something or other, that knows something that doesn't know something, or her
Mm,
family does. She was too young, so they're like, "Oh, protect her, look out of her," or whatever.
interesting.
Like,
Okay.
it's just some whole thing, and it's gonna blow up in someone's face, and it's gonna be enlightening and illuminating, and
I
I'll be
think
like, "Oh my
I
god!"
think the next episode will answer all the questions behind Krista. It's called Historia. The next episode.
Oh well, yeah. I saw the preview, and I was like, "Okay, here we go."
Yeah.
But yeah, so very interesting. Also, what was very interesting is these flashbacks to Mr. Reinhardt or whatever his name is, not the Overwatch guy, the other, whatever his
Oh,
name is.
Rainer, you mean?
Yeah, Reiner.
Reinhardt.
Yeah, basically. But no, how they kept hinting back at then a regular childhood, but I'm like, wait, wasn't he? And then I'm like, so that's interesting. So I got to figure that out.
Well,
Yeah,
you gotta think who's in the tower. We have Connie, Bertolt, Rainer, Reiner, however you say it. Krista,
I know.
Ymir. Yeah,
And then
I think that's who we have.
I think they're the only ones that are alive.
yeah, I like that one guy who didn't get a drink.
That was sad.
Yeah,
That was actually very sad.
yeah,
Because he said kami, and I was like, I know what that means. But yeah, oh, that was bad. But yeah, so oh god.
yeah.
Anyway, waiting for the next episode. Ha.
Yep, lots of good anime. The anime schedule's gonna be weird. I think this next week 'cause it's Golden Week in Japan coming up, so I don't know if they're gonna actually have episodes out this week or what's going on. But there might be a slight interruption. But besides that, that's all.
Mm-hmm.
All right, that's all I've been watching. Now we're
Right.
gonna move on to Josh's favorite segment, Joshy's Little Sports Desk.
Whoa.
Joshy, you
Oh,
have 2 minutes and 30 seconds.
wait. Whoa. Aren't we doing it in order?
No,
No.
no,
Why not?
trust me. Okay,
Okay.
on the clock in three,
God.
2, 1, go.
Welcome to the Sports Desk, where I keep it real. You get a full-on opinion of sports that it's very realistic. And let's see. So in the top news, we've got got the NBA playoffs and the NHL playoffs going on. Rangers have made it to the next round for hockey. Sadly, the Leafs did not, but they've got a good future. Um, let's see. We've got in the NBA very good basketball actually to watch. Except the Cavs and the Warriors both won their series 4-0. So that's not exciting. We'll probably still see them in the finals, but the Utah Jazz, look out for them. Um, then let's see. Next on the schedule, we've got Dale Earnhardt Jr., Mr. Cousin Thomas's favorite driver, NASCAR guy. He's retiring out of nowhere, apparently, so that's interesting. Um, then we've got let's skip on to some baseball. Um, as it is, I went to a Mets game on Saturday with Mr. Cousin Thomas. Problem is they lost, but we got a Matt Harvey Garden Gnome, kind of cool. Um, but yeah, Mets aren't doing so hot right now. I think their last 7 of 8 games they've lost, so that's not fun. In other news, probably the slide of the year was in last night's game, the Blue Jays and the Cardinals. Oh my God! And in the 10th inning, wow. So he literally jumped over Yadier Molina, the catcher, and scored. No tag was ever applied. Pretty amazing, actually. Um, So props to the Chris Coughlin. I still don't think he's that good, but that was an incredible slide.
One
Or
minute
lack
left.
of a slide. It was literally a jump. So it's kind of cool. Um, but yeah, that was in the no, it wasn't in the sixth inning. That was in the 10th inning, I swear, because that made it 6-5. But anyway, um, yeah. So let's see. We've covered that. Well, I'll talk about the Knicks then really quick. That's kind of been a disaster. But um,
40 seconds.
who knows? Porzingis didn't show up to his exit meeting. They're trying to force out Carmelo. Oh God. But that's why someone's got to give me $2 billion and I'll buy the team and then I'll run the team. But also, what's interesting, the owner, James Dolan, who used to own like Optimum Cablevision and stuff, he's in his own band. He has a band called JD and the Straight Shot. They actually have a song that's kind of decent. It's really funny, actually. Oh, and also, I do have to talk about Marcus Stroman, who's from Islip, actually, Kenneth.
10 seconds.
He pitches for the Blue Jays, and he pitched his second complete game of the year already, which does not happen. And then he celebrated, and people were throwing fits. And apparently, the F1 racing is in Russia this weekend. Kind of cool.
Beep,
I'm
beep,
partly
beep,
Russian,
beep.
so there we go. And that's all the sports for you in this episode. There you go.
How much did you get through? That was most of it, wasn't it?
That was everything.
Nice.
Hmm. It's all good.
Yeah, the only one I really knew was Dale Earnhardt because Thomas posted that him retiring.
It's true. You're right.
I've been watching the NHL playoffs, watching those Rangers clutch game in overtime the other night.
Yeah, I didn't watch it, but I saw the score.
Yeah,
Pretty cool.
yeah, good stuff. All right, let's move over to the Kickstarter corner. Josh, you got your pen.
Oh, oh, oh. Okay, Gabby's right. That's true. Stroman, yeah, the slide was that thing was in the sixth. Stroman made a 6-5 because he pinch hit, got a double, and then scored.
I
Yeah.
was like in the chat, Stroman did it.
No.
Josh, it's Stroman.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, I'm completely wrong. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I did watch it too. Like I watched the highlight. Oh, rip.
I believe
Anyway,
you, don't worry.
yeah. So I talked about backing a pen. You didn't like it,
Yeah,
but
what was with this pen again? What was the hook?
here's my prop. I have it for you.
Okay.
If you look in the camera.
I can see it.
So
Hold,
let's see. I'm trying to see how to hold it up the best.
hold it in the camera.
Oh, you're right. Well, I was trying to
You're
see
holding
myself.
it like up there.
No, no, shut up. But so, I was trying to read it, but it's like I don't know if this is visible.
I can
No, it's
see
probably.
like it looks angular.
Well, that's how any pen is, but like, but
I disagree greatly, sir.
all right, shut up. But all right, so you can't
I
really
have a
see
pen
it, but
right here. That is-
basically there's a ruler on the side,
okay.
and it measures up to 7 inches. There's another ruler that
That's way
oh.
more than you need.
no, shut up. This measures up to 3 inches actually, and
There
then
you
the
go.
other side is 7 centimeters.
Okay, even closer.
Oops, shut up. And also the end on here is supposed to be like a phone stand thing, or also I think technically a bottle opener. And I
Dude,
was like, who would just break out a pen?
Put your
Use a
phone.
bottle.
Put your phone in it.
Oh, that's what I was trying to do, and then I was like, wait, this is probably gonna be in the camera and look dumb. But yeah, like it's in the thing right now.
Oh, so it holds on one side, and okay, I get you.
It's kind of tough to balance sometimes, but like that's it balance. It has to be horizontal.
So now,
But
what if you want to watch a video while using the pen?
that's a shame. Can't do that.
This
But
pen sucks, dude.
oh my god,
How much was it? How much was the Kickstarter backing?
like 15.
Oh, Josh.
20?
So you won't pay $20 for 1-2 switch, but you'll buy
No.
a pen.
Right. A pen is more functional. It also fits really nicely in your hand. It's kind of sturdy. It's got
Like-
some weight to it.
Like a
It's
pen.
made of
does.
titanium.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
Thank you.
That's
But
the one thing so far that's impressed me.
but I do like it. It's a nice little thing to have around. And yeah, so it's a nice little pen. Came with a couple of refills. Pretty nice.
Is it an ink bit? Like, is it a fountain pen?
No.
What are the
Wait. No, not that really fancy, like you
Okay.
need the ink
Wait, when you
thing.
said
No.
refills, that's what I thought, but you just mean
No,
normal
I do
ink.
want one of those eventually, like literally a feather tip thing, and you dip it in the.
We should
I just think
take
it'd be really
we
cool.
should take calligraphy together.
Oh dear Lord, Japanese calligraphy.
Oh my god, it's even fancier.
But yeah, it is a pretty cool thing. So I haven't seen anything else recently that's caught my eye, but always checking. I get because I belong to the backer club thing that I've talked about before, which can basically give you some special perks as long as you've backed a few things before it, which you can probably do.
Yep.
I get emails, I think once a day or once every other day, where they highlight certain items on Kickstarter that seem pretty cool, and so I always check those out. I'm kind of looking, I haven't seen anything that's been so great so far or worth the right price, but always looking. So
Yep. Same
there's
here.
my little update.
Update on my my mount with the microphone for the camera.
Hmm.
They passed their goal. I got the early bird special. Like it's like $80. I got it for like 40, so like half off. They sent out a thing though saying if you want it by like May, like one of the stretch goals was you get a case to hold the entire thing in for free
Hmm.
if they pass the stretch goal, which they did. But people are saying to get the case, they need to wait until June to get the cases done to go with the mounts. So
Hmm.
if you don't want your case, you can just get the mount in May.
Yeah.
And I want the case, so mine's arriving in June.
Yeah. I mean,
I
that's
mean,
okay.
yeah, it was a pretty nice hard case too. I'm like, I want to protect this thing. It makes
Yeah.
sense. So
And actually, that reminds me. I think it should be actually in the next couple weeks or so. I should be getting those headphones that you condone. Well, not condone. You did not condone. So yeah.
the ones that you had to mold to your ear.
Yeah. That I took the pictures
I'm
for.
telling you right now, you put them in your ear, they're gonna hurt. They're not gonna fit. They're gonna be uncomfortable. Something of that degree.
Then I will never tell you that is the case.
Fair enough.
I'm excited for him, so we'll see. Um, yeah, so I don't know. That's it with the Kickstarter stuff, I guess.
Woo, the Kickstarter corner.
Oh, yo, the Jacob made it.
Jacob
Very
is
nice.
awesome.
Very nice timing because you know what time it is now? It's time to talk about Jason Derulo.
Okay. Before you continue on, for those of you who can't see this, which is everyone besides me and Josh, on the outline, Josh added 3 things: Jason Derulo, burrito, and Wi-Fi access point. Now, looking at this, I have no idea if all 3 of these are related, or these are just 3 topics that are burning a hole in Josh's pocket, so much so where he added this onto the news and talking point section. So, Josh, I am going to trust you here. What about Jason Derulo is talking worthy?
First of all, on your 2 choices, it is the latter. Now, so I have Spotify,
Okay.
and I
Strike
was
one.
thinking the other, I was thinking the other day, I'm like, wait, I have no Jason Derulo songs on here. And so then I started searching him up or whatever. And he has a lot of hits.
Yes, I'm aware of Jason
Like a
Derulo.
lot of hits.
Uh-huh.
Like literally like on a couple albums, it was like half the album were like hits.
I'm aware.
I was not aware of this fact.
Okay.
The man is more impressive than I thought. Pretty interesting. Also, the same goes for Bruno Mars to a certain extent. Didn't realize that either.
Okay.
Kind of crazy. So that was my revelation of the week. Other burning question right now.
Wait, that was the entire thing for Jason Derulo?
Yeah. Well, these are simply talking points. This
Okay,
was a talking.
fair enough.
Um, this burrito point, that's more of an interactive part. Um, so, Ken, I need you to demonstrate. No. So I've got this question here. It's been like this debate for the longest time. When you eat a burrito, right?
Yeah,
I know you don't even eat a burrito much because you get everything but a burrito at a place that sells burritos.
pretty
But
much, yeah.
have I been living under a rock? No, not no. But when you eat a burrito, Kenneth, do you eat it with one hand or 2 hands?
2 hands.
Thank you. I rest my case.
In all fairness, it depends on the burrito, though.
Hmm.
If I go to, like, a Moe's or a Chipotle or any of those places, 2 hands on that burrito. If I go to Taco Bell, the beef quesarito thing, like, I can one hand that baby like there's no
Okay.
tomorrow.
Okay,
I can
granted,
suck it
that's
dry.
true. There are different sizes of burritos, technically. Yeah.
Yeah, but if you're talking
Okay.
about like a Moe's
Regular
Chipotle,
burrito. Yeah. For like,
two hand that baby, like yeah.
thank you. No, see, this is why I had to ask it because
The problem with one handing the burrito is if you get too tight of a grip on it, it's gonna fall apart. If the burrito is not rolled properly to begin with, it's gonna collapse.
well,
Two,
not even if it's not rolled prop, but like it looks like it takes two hands, and like you need to have it steady. Like I don't know.
because you can treat a burrito as an open faced sandwich. In that case, you want two hands. You're biting into it. I completely get that. But if you get a tightly knit burrito that's like done right, you can definitely one hand it.
But would you?
Depends on the burrito. For convenience, I would love if I could one hand a burrito while still like doing other things. But like if I'm sitting down at a restaurant and order a burrito, I'm two handing a burrito. Heck, if I get like a burrito like quote unquote a la mode, like the sauce and the salsa on it and stuff like that, I'll use a knife and fork even and cut that baby apart.
Well, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, your boy Jimmy.
Yeah, no, he's right. I do like it tight. Is that so wrong to ask?
No, but when you say tight burrito, like they can wrap it fine, but like it's a big burrito when you get it at like Moe's. Like that doesn't matter how they wrap it. Like it's just a big burrito.
No. There is a distinct because like whenever I go to like Chipotle, like I always get a burrito bowl at Chipotle because it goes in a bowl. It's easy. I've seen people at Chipotle get too much stuff put in their burrito, and it comes to rolling it, and they end up either ripping the tortilla or it's not a tight roll. When you go to Taco Bell or something like that, they take the burritos, they grill their burritos, and they seal them shut. Almost like
Yes.
so you can hold that, and there's no problems of slippage or anything like that.
I guess that's fair. I mean, I don't know. I mean, like
Again,
even the place I go to, like the one place I go to near my school, right?
It all
It's
comes down to the size of the burrito. Can you get?
Yeah.
Can I get one hand around it? Can I get two hands around it? Like it depends. Like if
it's
I,
just more comfortable to two hand the burrito. That's what I'm saying.
but if I two hand a small burrito, I'm like, I think that looks ridiculous.
Well, yeah, I don't know. The place that mine does it or whatever, it's just made the one way. And like so you just get it. And it's a big burrito. I don't know. It just feels warranted to have two hands.
I agree with you.
No, I'm not saying we disagree. I'm also arguing with our own chat. But
People in the chat,
I like why does with sauce translate to a la mode?
because a la mode refers to all the fixings like on an ice cream thing. So like when you get
What?
yeah. You ever hear of like pie a la mode with ice cream on top and like syrup? And
No,
all?
the a la mode means with ice cream.
Yeah,
What?
I'm talking about like I was talking as extras. Like you can get like at what's it called? And no, what's it called? I forget the name of the restaurant. You can get a burrito with like enchilada sauce, the sour cream, like on top of the burrito.
Well, the problem is you're arguing with someone that speaks fluent French. So you're getting called out right now.
Merci quand même, au revoir.
Oh dear lord.
Omelette du fromage.
Also, Jacob, that is a sad story. Even though I'm always the guy that wants pinto
Oh,
beans.
pinto are the worst. Black
I
beans all
love
the
pinto
way.
beans and they're slightly healthier. But
How are they slightly healthier?
I don't know. But I was told that.
Tell me right now. How are they slightly healthier?
I've been told that. I never really looked into
But
it,
what
but I
makes it
believe
healthy?
it.
I'm looking at.
I don't know.
I'm looking it
but,
up. I'm looking it up right now.
But that is a shame, man. You ask for
Are
one thing, get
black
the other. That's where you got to
beans-
see the person going for the scoop with the beans and be like, no, excuse me, no, I want the other. Like you have to speak up, man. That's a shame.
Color, cuisine. Ha! Pinto beans have more calories per cup, and more fat.
They can still be better for you somehow.
Same fiber, same protein.
I don't believe you.
I'm looking at right.
There's got to be something that's better
there is
about
a
it because literally it's presented as a healthier option.
Where I've never seen anyone say pinto is the healthier option.
I
It's the most common bean in the United States and northwest Mexico, and is most often eaten whole in broth or mashed and refried.
go to next time you go to your little Chipotle for the bowl thing. Ask them that question really quick.
Do you think they'll know some college burnout scooping my beans into a bowl?
Hey man,
No, per
You're
cup,
right.
per cup, black beans have 227 calories, pinto have 245. Fat per cup, 1.9 for the black beans, 1.11 grams of fat for the pinto beans. The pinto have slightly more fiber because the black beans have 15 grams. The pinto have 15. Okay, calm down. The fiber is 15 grams for black beans, 15.3 for the pinto. And they have the exact same protein. So if you want 0.3 grams of fiber and you're okay with more calories and more fat, yes, the pinto
You're
beans...
not understanding how much of a difference that makes in your body. No.
Are you regular, Josh?
Hey, man. I'm looking it up now.
Do you want me to give you the website I'm looking at right now?
Pinto beans contain copper. I feel like that's not good to eat.
That is not good to eat.
Wait, what?
I'm putting this in the chat for everyone so they can see your lies.
No. I'll look into this. I'll write a paper on it at some point. But
this is the next big case right here.
Yeah, man. I don't know. But anyway, I still thank you for agreeing with me on very usual burritos being eaten with two hands. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. You both lie about everything. I resent that.
Though I actually do want to try those ketchup lays or whatever.
What is the quality of this podcast come to?
Dear Lord. Anyway.
Well, I guess Gabby's not our first guest anymore on the show. Okay.
What?
We gotta start doing that, by the way. I want to start introducing guests into the show.
Ooh. Refried beans are really good, actually.
Refried beans are, yeah, and those are actually good for you, too, no matter what.
And he doesn't like them. Man, Jacob, come on.
Pinto beans are gross, black beans all the way.
You Googled it.
And?
Wait, no, it is a thing.
A la mode is not a thing. What?
Oh, to mean with sauce.
Oh, no, I didn't say exactly it meant with sauce. I'm saying just that's what I was describing at the moment. I couldn't think of, like, what would you call that? A fully loaded burrito, I guess?
What do you mean with sauce?
You ever have a burrito with enchilada sauce on it?
No.
That's a thing at restaurants. You'll get it's called a smothered burrito.
Oh, where they just layer it on top. Oh, then you would use a fork and a knife.
Yes, that's what I'm talking about.
Okay. It's interesting how you said a la mode, but I see the point. I see where you were coming from. I get it.
Yeah.
But then I get how you're offending people that know French, or are French. But okay,
culinary in any way.
Anyway.
All right, your last talking point here.
My
Josh.
other burning topic point. I just wanted to tell you. I bought a thing that extends my Wi-Fi range.
Okay.
But it's called an access point. I don't know if you've heard of it before.
I have, actually, yeah.
Instead of just an extender, it's an access point where it takes an Ethernet connection and then outputs that same Wi-Fi signal.
Yep.
Pretty cool. Works really well. And I bought one that's made for an office and that can mount on the ceiling. But I'm using it in my bedroom on my desk. So it's kind of against the purpose, but it works really well, honestly.
Well, that's good.
So if anyone ever has an issue with that kind of stuff, definitely buy one of those, the access point ones. And it cost me like $60, I think. But it's a good investment because you can use it wherever, honestly. And you set up your own name and password or whatever for the network. So
yeah,
kind of cool. That's my one little thing just to bring people to light.
Quick update from the chat. Jacob says Hunter is threatening you with a knife to like refried beans.
Wait, what the heck? But
Hunter, if you're listening, put the knife down. They're just beans.
I was also reading Gabby's comment. That was very funny, actually.
That's a great callback that I will not bring up in this fight. Because I'm pretty sure that was...
She's like Cousin Thomas. They remember what we say.
No,
I get very scared.
It's funny, too, because I think the episode where we mentioned that topic there, the first comment was from someone like, how are the blank blanks? Like that was the first thing they said.
Oh god.
All right, let's finish off our show with discussing Nintendo's latest Nintendo Direct and all the goodies we got from that.
Right. So first of all,
what did you think of the Direct?
Well, hold on. Okay, yeah. Speaking generally, I think that apparently it's now all centered around the Ice Cube Man. Is that the thing? I forget what his actual title is. He's the main director behind the Switch or something.
The Ice Cube Man? Oh, the guy who shook the...
Yes.
Ice Cube Man. Yeah.
Yeah,
What's his name? I'll get his name in a second.
I
Keep
forget his
talking.
name, but I think he designs the Switch or something, or he
He
was the
he wa-
lead
he was
designer.
one of the lead designers. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So I guess it seems like it's interesting how he's now the main direct guy. Um,
It makes sense though.
I mean,
Um,
I get it.
Yoshiaki Koizumi.
Oh, Koizo, yeah, yeah, yeah. But I mean, I think he's okay. I was just putting it out there that I think that's like an official thing now. Um,
It's funny to me though they get these different people, yet it's the same guy doing the voiceover. So it's like all these Nintendo executives all have the
it's
exact
true.
same voice.
They all actually speak the same English. But
They're all
yeah.
Nate Beetledorf, whoever it is. No,
No.
I don't think it's Nate Beetledorf. He just says he does translating for the Treehouse. He's not.
Oh, I know. I'm well aware. What does he know? He's just Boots. Hunter? Wait, what?
Just keep
I don't
ignore
actually
it,
know.
ignore it. Keep going.
But
So what do you
yeah,
think? So the direct as a whole,
so okay, so here's the thing. I cheated because I watched the Nintendo voice chat thing and they were talking all about the direct and they were speaking their opinions.
how is
I
that
actually
cheating?
I don't know, but I agree with their opinions where they were saying they like how it was so concise and kind of like here's the next thing, here's the next thing.
It
But it
was
actually went a little too fast.
they
I
machine
think.
gunned them at you. Like, I remember you were asking about the direct, like, dude, there were so many games I don't even can't remember half of them to tell you.
Yeah, I think it actually went a little too fast. But it was kind of cool how they showed you the stuff, but then also made it not as exciting when the stuff came up.
Well, the things that they didn't announce or were not yet announced were hidden in the
Yeah,
bullet
but
points.
I mean, I don't know.
I
I
didn't
kind
have a
of like,
problem with it.
I thought it was okay, but like either way, I thought it was a little too fast actually, but I thought it was kind of nice to see a different take on it all. So I did like that. It also was kind of cool how they, also another point they made on this other thing was that, you know, my overall feeling was like about the games I'm already getting, the big games like um I don't even know if they did speak about Mario Kart at all. But
For
like
a split second.
they didn't they spoke about Splatoon for the one thing that was new, but like there weren't that many
Well,
things.
the entire direct was staged as a Splatoon and Arms direct with other little things in
Oh,
between.
true. You know, even though it seemed like the other things took up a lot of the time. It's actually no,
Well,
Arms went on for a long time.
well,
But
what they're doing is
well,
this is their last direct
yeah, yeah,
before
yeah.
their E3 direct.
Well, no. So what I'm saying is like they actually got out of the way stuff that people are fine with getting out of the way, and like there's still a lot more for E3 for people to be excited
Yeah.
about in theory. So
If
it's
any of
kind of good.
if any of this was at E3, I would have been upset. Like
No,
why
yeah,
are we
see that's the
seeing
thing.
why are we seeing Metopia at E3? Why are we seeing
Exactly.
Monopoly at E3?
Yeah. So like I think it was a good move by them in that part. Also very interesting that they're still hyping up the 3DS with stuff, but it makes sense. I think this is probably gonna be his last year though.
Yeah,
Still.
there wasn't much. It was things they had already announced, and it's like, oh, here's the release date finally.
Yeah, I mean, on your thing, it does have the Hey Pikmin stuff. I
Yep,
mean,
that
what
was
do you think of that?
that was previously announced. That was announced a while ago. Just it was called Pikmin 3DS at the time. From what they showed, it looks very bad. I'm not
I mean,
excited.
it just looks so pixelated, but then you think about it, it's like, well, 3DS would probably show that way. So it's like,
I don't care about the graphic thing. I was having this discussion today with a buddy about how
Bianca?
yes actually wow okay how they Nintendo has a bad habit of taking franchises and stretching like their skin over gameplay mechanics that aren't that series.
Animal Crossing.
Exactly, Animal Crossing is a good one. Metroid Prime Federation Force.
Oh, holy. Yeah.
Um, the Star Fox adventure game for GameCube back in the day, like stuff like that, like just things that don't fit.
Mhm.
Hey Pikmin is being developed by the same people who did Yoshi's New Island
Yeah, which
and
wasn't that not even a good game? Yeah.
horrible
Yeah.
game.
Yeah.
So I have no confidence in this. I'm probably gonna buy it just because it
Because
comes
for the Pikmin.
the Pikmin amiibo and the fact
Which, honestly, that looks really
the
nice.
amiibo looks amazing. The fact that it's all
Because
the
that's like all the Pikmin, all in the thing. Like, it looks really cool,
yeah,
actually.
that looks great. So I'm buying it just for that reason. I do not expect it to be a good game. I'm not going with any expectations whatsoever. If it's good, then yay, I get a cool game. But I'm buying it for the amiibo. I think it's a waste of it's a wasted title. Again,
At
like
least $30 is gonna be. So
yeah, all these titles say they announced felt like things that like okay, we just need to get this out before we focus on Switch. Because honestly, like a lot of these titles should be Switch only coming out now.
yeah, I mean, a lot of them, I don't know, they just didn't thrill me. Like they really didn't, especially the 3DS ones. Like they really didn't. I mean,
Yeah,
maybe the only compelling ones, maybe Fire Emblem, but like
and the Kirby games were kind of cool
I,
too.
I don't need the Fire Emblem. One of the Kirby games, which so we could start talking about that. I mean, the Kirby 25th anniversary this year, apparently. Unless they're coming out with a game on Switch, I don't think they're doing it justice.
Well,
But
they have Team Kirby Clash Deluxe, which is out now. You can play it. You could have played it as
yeah,
soon
but
as they
like
announced
that
it.
one was apparently part of the other game, but
Well,
like expanded upon that mode. And it's for people that never got onto that one. This one's a free one to just start, and then it's free to start. So
yeah,
it's like,
Team Kirby Clash Deluxe and Kirby's Blowout Blast. Those are two games that were mini games in
yeah.
Planet Robobot.
Well, the other one they kind of developed into actual like
The,
things, right?
yeah, they that's what they do with both of them. They're both much bigger than
Well,
their.
the one is more of just like Super Smash kind of deal.
Yep.
But the other one I thought has like worlds or like single player or something.
Yeah, but they had the kind. It's not. Yeah, trust me, it's not a big jump.
Hmm.
They showed off more of Ever Oasis. We saw that last E3. That
Mhm.
looks like an RPG.
Well, that never looked good. I never wanted it. So like I was
Exactly.
like whatever. Like
Um,
it's one of those games where maybe it's cool, but I have no time to ever put into that game.
yeah.
So it's kind of whatever.
Monster Hunter Stories. Okay. Yokai Watch 2. Okay. Miitopia look horrible. Uh,
Whoa, wait, whoa, whoa. You're the one that bought all the Me Plaza games.
yeah, no, if that was a Meat Plaza game, I'd be fine. That is a full release title.
No, I know. And it's like, hey, you can have Reggie fight with Koizumi. It's like, who cares? Like,
Yeah.
ah,
Again, it feels like it's like they made it. They just need to push it out and forget about it. Like these all feel like the leftover games. You mentioned Fire Emblem. That's coming out in May. That's gonna be a big game. Bye Bye Box Boy, the conclusion to the Box Boy franchise.
I mean, I never played it. Seems decent, but
I played the first one. It's really fun actually. Just
I mean,
it's a simple puzzle platformer.
it's just like then I'd rather just have it on the computer. Like I don't know. I'd rather have it a Steam game.
Or on my Switch, not on the 3DS anymore.
Sure, that
Um,
too. But like, I thought the one cool thing was the whole Kirby amiibo interaction.
yes, that's very cool.
That does seem kind of cool, but like that's not gonna. First of all, I don't have them, and like it's not gonna make me buy the game.
Yeah.
So doesn't work, but kind of cool interaction. I mean, basically their point right now, I think honestly, which I don't think it sounds outrageous. I think it's really just trying to make the people that don't have a Switch or can't get a hand on a Switch feel like they still have some games coming out that might be kind of cool until they actually get one, because literally you just cannot get a Switch right now.
They
Um,
were in stock today at GameStop,
yeah, like they're in stock and then they're like
and they're
sold out.
gone.
Yeah, no, that's the thing. Like literally, as
They,
it is, the NES Classic being discontinued,
oh, we didn't even talk about
and
that.
and it just made me think of it. And I was home for a couple days, um, with like Easter and whatnot, and I had Monday off, that Monday after Easter, and I figured, let me actually look up whatever I saw there's one website called like Brick Seek or something.
Brickseeker,
It,
yeah.
it shows you whatever, and EB Games had like 20. Okay, well apparently Switches are more in stock now, but they weren't like a few weeks ago. But the NES Classic though, I woke up and it was like 7:30 or something by accident. I didn't want to wake up at 7:30. I'm like, I'll go back to bed. Woke up at like 8. I'm like, oh my god. I finally then wake up at like 10 o'clock. I'm like, oh yeah, I wanted to check on that. I refreshed the thing, but I was like, wait, I actually wanted to call GameStop really quick because they said they might have it. I called them like a few days before that, and they opened at 10 o'clock. I'm like, this is perfect. If they say it, I'm running down there, kind of thing.
Hmm.
And they were like, no, we don't have any. I was like, rip. But um, then I looked on that thing, and it said that the Target by Costco had one, or
Okay.
had six of them online on the thing. I was like, oh my god! But I'm like, wait, before I go panicking, go in the shower, whatever, and then just run out the door. Let me just call them really quick. And they were like, no, we actually just sold out now. And I was like, no, what? Like, And then I looked. By the time they opened, like they opened at 8 a.m. GameStop opened at 10, but like if I would have actually just stayed awake when I woke up at 8 o'clock, whatever, and I looked, it's depressing, man. It's like I just want it as a collector item at this point, like because you just can't get it. It's
Yeah,
like
I had no interest in it when it first they announced like, hey, that's cool. I don't need it. I own all those games anyway.
that's the thing. I just figure, you know what? It's gonna be there. Maybe I'll pick it up at some point. Now it's like, oh yeah, they're not even gonna make them anymore. I'm like, wait, no, like I want it. Wait.
Yeah, I haven't started actively searching because
Well, the problem is like it's done. At
yeah,
this point, you really can't because the last shipments were like literally like last week or something.
yeah. There
And
was some at Best Buy, I think, like 2 days ago.
yeah, and they literally sell out in like a minute. Like not even joking. Like apparently this one lasting like apparently 2 hours was like such a stretch. So
It's
like
such bullshit because people are buying them now just to resell them on eBay. They're going like for $400 or $500 on eBay.
yeah, well they were originally only about maybe 100, 150 depending on where you looked, and I was like, no, that's way too much. I'm just gonna pay the 60. But then when they got announced that it was discontinued, literally lowest price now is like $300.
That's again, I'm not losing sleep over it because I own all those games, and like it'd be a nice collector's item, but like it's honestly not gonna affect me too much.
I mean, I'm someone that literally owns none of them,
Because
but
here's the thing, it costs what, $60 retail.
yeah, so it's supposed to be $2 a game.
If the Switches like whatchamacallit, if they launch their virtual console and all those games are on there and I can buy them for under 60,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna cry.
No, I know. It's just you know what it is, the little hardware. You want the little mini NES. I don't know. It's cool. Like it's a cool
Yeah, but
thing to
there's
have.
things like, did you hear how short the cord was?
Oh no, I've seen it. Yeah.
Yeah, like stuff like that. Like it just like it's so kitschy and like I just didn't want it to begin with, and now like, oh yeah, now it's gone. It's like I still don't care too much.
I
Yeah.
mean, I'm not gonna completely lose sleep. I've only lost sleep a couple times. No, but like I don't know. It's just interesting. It's a shame that I couldn't get it. I know Mr. Cousin Thomas actually has one,
You got one, nice.
but he's had it for a while actually. But
Well, if we ever need to record NES games in HD, we'll go to Cousin Thomas's.
there we go. I mean, the man loves you. He always wants to be on any recording you do.
We need to have him on JK then soon.
He wants to be.
Does he have a microphone?
I have no idea.
We just got to test out his audio quality.
And worst case scenario, he can come to you. I don't know, and then I could try and do this a lot earlier in the day.
Yes. Because I don't think Thomas wants to be here at 12:18 a.m.
He could sleep over. I don't know.
And then
But
I leave for work in the morning.
well, oh man, that one night stand. No,
Yo.
oh literally, because you're the king, and then he's like the knight. But
There's something there.
yes, but yeah.
Back to the direct.
Anyway, so the direct itself.
You mentioned
Yes.
you mentioned the Kirby compatibility with Bye Bye Box Boy.
Right.
Then
So I mean, the Kirby anniversary stuff's kind of nice as a throw-in. I'm not one that even likes Kirby games that much, honestly.
I
The
love
only one
Kirby.
the only Kirby game I liked, actually two. I liked Kirby 64 Crystal Shard. That was a fantastic game.
Yep.
And Kirby Air Ride for GameCube.
Yep. Awesome game.
Those two I liked. Haven't really tried or cared about the other
Kirby's
one.
Epic Yarn, Kirby Squeak Squad, Kirby Nightmare in Dreamland. We played Kirby Returns to Dreamland on Tag.
Oh, you're right. That was okay.
Not all of us liked it. That was the problem. So we stopped playing it.
True. But now it makes me think about it. I do have actually Epic Yarn, I think.
Epic Yarn's amazing.
I have it. I haven't played it. But I bought it used at GameStop.
Canvas Curse and that second curse.
Oh, was that for 3DS?
Yeah, that was
No, DS.
That was the original DS
Yes.
launch game.
Yes, I have it.
I have it
Or
too.
I had it. I don't remember. I might have traded it in.
I have it. I used the slip inside to send away for the exclusive pink stylus for the original DS.
Really?
Yeah.
Did you get it?
Yeah.
Huh. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So, I mean, Kirby's all right, but, like, okay, do you think they're doing it justice right now for the 25th anniversary?
Because there's no Switch game, no, they're not.
I mean, compared to, like
they announced 2 games. And they said they're working on a third game. It's going to be a multiplayer team-up game for the 3DS.
which then no one cares.
Well, they didn't show anything. That's going to be an E3
No,
thing.
but it's for the 3DS. Like, come on, give me a Crystal Shard kind of game for the Switch.
I'm betting you it was made in development right after they finished Planet Robobot, before the Switch was even, like, fully on board. So if this is the final Kirby 3DS game, they go out with a bang and they go on Switch, I'm okay with that, honestly. Kirby Dream Course. Yes, Jimmy. That was a great game.
No idea.
Oh, Josh, it's basically like mini golf, but like Kirby's the ball, and you have to kill.
Okay, that sounds fantastic.
You have
What's
to
it for?
I think it was SNES.
Really?
Yeah, and you have to kill all the enemy. You have to kill all the enemies by bumping into them on the screen. You have to get into the hole. But here's the thing: so there's two Kirby's on the board. You control one, I control one, and we take turns back and forth. And when you hit an enemy, you turn the enemy into either a pink or blue star. And then you have to basically bank your stars by getting into the final hole. It's a very good game.
Yeah. Huh.
I would love to play that sometime.
It is for Super Nintendo.
Yep.
I'm gonna look how to get a hold of this game.
Oh, Josh, it's an amazing game.
I'd love to get an actual copy, depending on how much it is. This sounds interesting, because, like, as it is, like, over the summer, I did dig up my SNES that was, like, in my basement for, like, years. And I mean, it works. And I realized I had Mario Paint. Never knew I actually had that. But
I need to replace my SNES, I think, because the last time I tried booting it up, it just would not turn on anymore. So
I didn't actually try booting it up. I mean, I had all the wires, so I figured it worked, because I didn't do anything.
It's not guaranteed. I think mine's, like, fried beyond repair. So I need to get a new one. Or if
God, it's like $30 if you want to buy. Oh no, wait. Oh, that's Japanese for 10. Ugh.
Or you can just get an emulator.
I know, but this one seems cool.
And then the Game Grumps played it, like a really long Let's Play on their channel.
They could afford paying $30.
Yes, they could. But the Game Grumps community took the game and completely remodded it from the ground up and made it a Game Grumps Dream Course. They changed every sprite in the game to be a Game Grumps reference, and they added over 120 new levels, like fully playable new levels. They modded an SNES game.
Yeah, see, that stuff's crazy. I wish we had those kinds of people to just do stuff for us like that. All those people that are just like, hey, I think this game is great. You should play it. Literally like a $60 game. Like, here you go. It's like, whoa. And they're like, these people get it all the time. It's not like a one-time deal.
Believe me, I'm well aware of that stuff. That's
why did we not get a review copy of the Switch? I'm still upset about that.
Because we're not 10,000 subscribers on YouTube.
I know. Man, work on it. Come on.
I am actively trying to work on it.
Are you sure?
Yes.
I have not seen you stream
it. I know. All right.
I thought about it the other day. Man, this one person is selling this game for $28, and it says you can make an offer. I might offer them $20. I'll see what happens. Wait, shipping is $12? Oh, no. No.
I bet you the only reason why this game is so expensive now is because the Grumps gave it so much notoriety.
Oh, man. Well, the Cybernetic Slayer's on the
YouTube chat, yeah.
NES classics are gone. Tell me about it. Spend 500. You're right. Kirby Dreamland, excellent series. The Dreamland. Well, was that the name of the original one for Game Boy?
All right, let's pull up a list of all the Kirby games.
Because I have that original one made for Game Boy, black and white Kirby.
Yep.
And I haven't played it too much because I got it with my original Game Boy when I bought it off eBay. So I didn't really play it.
Jimmy just roasted you in the chat. You buy an access point that you don't really need, but you can't buy a game for $30.
Wait, whoa. He didn't say that I don't need. Wait, what?
No, I had that point because you're not using it to its full capacity.
Well, not in an office. But no, here's the thing. No, I actually really need this because the Wi-Fi kind of cuts off in my room. So it's very
it's a better connection for your room.
It's very spotty from where the router is.
Mm.
And so it makes me then use my data without knowing it. And I ran over my data last month by a lot. And my dad's like, wait, what are you doing? I'm like, So I'm like, I need to fix this. So I actually really need an access point. But because now the Wi-Fi is perfect, I don't have an issue.
Jimmy agrees. Why do you need the access point? He'll
hear it in a second. But
so for Kirby,
so I actually really needed that. That's the thing. I actually needed that. But this Kirby game is it's nice, but
So for the Kirby games, we have Kirby's Dream Land, Kirby
Right.
Adventure, Kirby Pinball, Kirby Dream Course, Kirby's Avalanche, Kirby's Dream Land 2, Kirby Block Ball, Kirby Superstar, Kirby Star Stacker, Kirby's Dream Land 3, Kirby 64, Kirby Tilt and Tumble,
This is gonna go on. Oh my god.
Kirby Nightmare in Dreamland, Kirby's
No.
Air Ride, Kirby the Amazing Mirror, Kirby's Canvas Curse, Kirby's Squeak Squad, Kirby Superstar Ultra, Kirby's Epic Yarn, Kirby's Mass Attack, Kirby's Return to Dreamland, Kirby's Dream Collection, which is all the Kirby games on one disc, Triple Deluxe, Rainbow Curse, Planet Robot, and now the new Team Kirby Clash Deluxe.
Wow, I really hate the name Kirby right now.
Dude,
Kirby this, Kirby that, Kirby that, Kirby that.
Kirby was born the year we were, dude. Kirby's turning 25 this year, and so are we.
Oh, you're right. Oh my god. No.
He's one of us.
One of us.
One of us.
Dear God.
No, the Dream.
Oh my god, all these people trying to call me out on this thing. No, first of all, the Wi-Fi assist thing, no, I know what you're talking about, but no, the problem is the Wi-Fi itself literally just will not decide to pick up unless I'm like at the corner of my room, and then sometimes it'll just kind of like turn off. And so then I won't just have it, and like it'll cut out and I don't realize it because like if I'm watching a video or something, you can't see the top of your phone line. So it won't tell me that I'm off of it, and then I look later, I'm like, oh my god, that wasn't even on Wi-Fi because it like lost the connection while I was like laying in bed or sitting at my desk or something. So trust me, and I can't just move the router because it's like hooked up in a
Why
whole
don't you
place.
just get unlimited?
Oh my god, that's not an option for me
Why?
from Verizon for some reason because I had the grandfathered in thing, but then it ran out when you buy a new phone.
Verizon now has unlimited plans. They show it on the TV.
I mean, I don't know. I'm not paying for it.
You should get your dad to look into that.
He does it through his work, so if everyone on
that,
that work plan is not having it, then I'm not having it either. So
That's a shame.
kind of it.
All right,
but-
we've gotten way off track here. Let's go back to the
Man,
direct.
I'm telling you, this Wi-Fi thing is phenomenal. So for everyone calling me out, I don't care. It's great. But yeah, anyway. Kirby's cool though. I didn't realize how many games there were.
Yeah,
but I do want to look out for that game maybe. but we'll see.
Kirby's the Nintendo's IP where if they have a weird new game mechanic or new art style, they test it on Kirby.
And they'll also now test it out on Paper Mario.
No,
Sadly.
no, every Mario is an RPG.
Anyway.
No, I'm being serious. Every Mario game is an RPG.
Well,
Kirby has-
Color Splash took out the action part of it.
I didn't say action RPG. I said RPG.
Well,
Like Kirby has puzzle games, platformers, drawing like controlling a ball. They tested out yarn physics first with Kirby, clay physics with Kirby. Like Kirby gets all the experimental stuff.
yeah, I guess. I don't know. Fine, you're right. Whatever.
They announced new amiibo. Finally, they announced
The final Smash.
the final Smash amiibos.
Which, first of all, then they're like, well, we want to make more money, so like the Mockingjay Part 2 and Harry Potter Part 2, we're gonna make a duplicate set just recolored and buy all of them.
No.
And all of them are gonna be exclusive to Best Buy or Target or GameStop or none of them or Amazon or
They're
all
not-
gonna be $30.
They're not recolored. They're completely different models.
Right.
All depicting like Cloud in his original costume, Cloud in his Advent costume, Bayonetta 1, Bayonetta 2, and female Corn and male Corn. It makes sense the way they did it.
Fine. But what do you think of the new Link ones that are all just Link and not random side characters, which would have been fun and cool?
Well, Majora's Mask Link should have been Fierce Deity Link.
Well, why is he holding the stupid mask?
The
Whatever that-
Goron mask.
That's the worst one.
That the official artwork for Majora's Mask is him holding the Goron mask. That's what that model's based off of.
But it's not even good.
It's not good. It should have been the Fierce Deity mask or something. It could have been something so much better. Twilight Princess is just Twilight Princess, and the Skyward Sword Link looks like butts. Like I'm buying them because I need them to.
You're buying them all because at this point you've come way too far to say no. So
It's a problem.
you have to see this through.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for how you have like those 5 different glass things. I'm waiting for them to just keep making them forever, and you'll have like just a room dedicated to like.
Here's the thing. I have another one in my closet ready to go.
Yeah.
But I have all my Zelda amiibo out on my desk here because Breath of the Wild.
Mhm.
I have a shit ton of amiibo back there just sitting on like my couch area I haven't put in a case or anything yet. I'm at my bursting limit of amiibo. I
You
don't
need to
know.
order more, man.
I
Order
do.
more cases.
They're expensive, yo.
Well, you need to do it. I don't know.
I know. I know. I hear you.
But yeah, so I mean, they're kind of cool, I guess. I mean, for me
Mm,
that doesn't really collect them, it's like I don't plan on buying any of them unless maybe one catches my eye kind of thing.
gotcha.
So
Gotcha.
that's about it with that. Um,
All right. There's so many little games we can go on and on about in this
I
list
mean, basically
here.
the little games were
Yeah.
like
Like,
nothing great. I mean, but you guys should look for them for yourself. I mean, there's literally like a whole list they went. So I mean, we're not going to list them all, but like maybe they were kind of cool for some people. I mean,
yeah.
some of them looked okay, but like just nothing that really caught my eye.
Yeah.
So,
Same here. Let's talk about the three big ones, though. Let's talk about the one coming out first.
yo,
Um,
I hear you like dumplings though. But
Jimmy,
anyway,
Jimmy, we don't talk about the dumplings outside of the house. Don't mention the dumplings.
dear Lord. All right. Yeah, so what were you saying?
Let's talk about the big three that are coming out in date order.
Right.
A couple days from now, we have Mario Kart 8 Deluxe.
Actually, in like a day and a half at this point.
Yeah.
But because 28th, right?
Yeah.
Which, so if this
Comes
is
out.
that,
Comes
it's
out.
Thursday, so Friday.
Yeah, comes out Friday.
Because I plan on getting it, and I mean, I last week or something, or a week and a half ago, I finally reminded myself to actually go on Amazon and pre-order it or whatever. So it'll be coming here. I'm
Yeah,
ready.
I'm excited for it.
I'm not gonna play it religiously, but like,
It's gonna be the go-to party game. Like this should be the game that one two. Oh, excuse me. This should be the game that 1-2 Switch like is getting replaced by. This is gonna be the go-to party game.
yeah, I mean, I guess. So I'm excited for it. I mean,
Every character unlocked from the start. The new battle mode. The
well,
new
I think no, all of them except for one version of Mario.
Gold Mario, who's a new character. So
Yeah,
yeah,
but aside from that, all the courses unlocked, including DLC courses.
the new battle mode and new battle arenas built for
Even though
battle
I don't
mode.
really like battle mode that much, but
Oh,
maybe
I love battle mode. The fact that it
well,
wasn't in Mario Kart 8 was horrible.
these are also like 5 different types of battle mode games, so that might be fun. Like there might be a fun one out of there
Yep.
or something.
Cops and
But
Robbers, Shine Steel, the Bomb on Blast, the balloon one.
yeah, so I mean, should be kind of cool. And for me, I feel like it's probably worth it, especially paying 48 as opposed to 60 with the Amazon Prime thing.
GG.
Yeah, pretty much. So, like, because I mean, I never bought DLC for the other game.
I bought it
Um,
all because I'm
yeah,
a
you bought it
scrub.
all. So yours is like more like, well, I want to support Nintendo. It looks a little
I just want to play. I just want to
nicer.
play
I
Mario Kart.
like battle
I just
mode.
want to play Mario Kart 8 on handheld. That's amazing.
That
Eight's
too.
the best one in the franchise. Maybe Double Dash if you can argue, but
Well, as it is, this one adds another item.
yeah, you can
It's
hold two
basically Double
items.
Dash with one person.
Well,
So,
the two-player thing. Well, let's not get into that. But
oh, I don't. Oh, ooh,
with Double Dash, you had two characters, and depending on the
right,
character, each character had a special item attached to it you could get.
right.
There's no unique items.
Ooh,
Yeah, so
that's rough. That's a rough one.
that's why I think Double Dash is slightly better still overall.
Mhm.
But
I
this
did like
is
that.
yeah.
Though I got completely shafted in a Double Dash tournament at Stony Brook.
Do you remember the Double Dash tournament we had for?
Yeah, I won that.
Oh, you did. That's right.
I like that one. I didn't like this tournament that I lost.
Really great.
But um
Oh, that's
I
right. Jacob brings an interesting point for party games. The Trivia Murder Mystery Party from the Jackbox Party Pack. That's on Switch now too.
it's true. Yeah, I think even Cousin Thomas bought that, I think.
It's
Or something.
those games are great.
I mean the good games, yeah, sure.
But yeah,
I mean
so
for me at least I played those before, so it's not like
well,
I don't
yeah,
know.
yeah.
But I mean I'm ready for this game. Should be fun.
I'm gonna try to. I don't know if I can do it on that Friday, but I'm gonna definitely be playing it on stream, so we can race each other. We can race people watching the stream too. It'll be great.
That's pretty cool. Yeah, hopefully you get a lot of people on that, get in on that. Yeah, so it should be fun. It's coming out. Problem is I really can't play it much, especially because I got all these finals coming up. So it's more like I
Yeah,
might open it up and be
you're
like,
on hiatus until further notice.
yeah, I might be opening it up and be like, oh, it's kind of fun. But then like I gotta put it down. So like that's about it. I mean, that's what I've had to do with Zelda too. Like I haven't played much of Zelda still ever since. But like
Did you beat
I
it yet?
bought no, because I literally still only beat those 2 bosses. But like the thing is, I bought the expansion pass DLC, whatever it is. So like I have to play it more times anyway, so I can play it at my leisure, whatever. But like, I all these things are on hold. Um, but yeah, so Mario Kart's kind of cool. Apparently you're going down, but
Yeah.
oh well. What's it called? We then have ARMS coming in
Arms
June,
is in
which
June.
okay, first of all, I think this is the worst release date ever.
Why?
It's during the middle of E3.
So,
Everyone watches E3.
and
No one's gonna play ARMS at the same time.
really,
Right. I just think it's a weird kind of release time. But
I think Nintendo is trying to make it so every month has a big release going
yeah, it's
forward.
just weird how they picked that one week. But whatever.
Yeah, because wait, is Arms coming out before or after Nintendo's Direct?
Well, it's for June 16th.
E3 2017 is June 13th to June 15th.
Oh, so it's coming out right after.
Yeah,
Oh, 'cause-
so they're gonna
then that's fine.
so they're
Okay,
they're
that's
probably
fine.
gonna show like here's one new character and they're like it's on the floor, play today. Like they're not gonna
Yeah.
they're not
Okay.
gonna spend too much time.
What I was reading from people is they were saying it comes out during the time of whatever, and I was like, oh, it's
No,
kind of
it
bad.
comes out after.
Apparently, Minecraft is coming out in May for the Switch, the Mario version.
Oh,
Well,
it's already out, I think.
I don't know. Well, whatever. That always seems kind of cool, I guess. People are always going to buy that. Little kids love it.
Just portable Minecraft with servers on the Switch is a pretty big deal, actually. So
Well, with portable with servers, you got to be connected to internet.
yeah, but still, I can sit down on my couch downstairs and keep.
Well, that's not
playing.
that portable.
It's more portable than taking my entire computer with me
Mm.
or having to play on my iPhone. You can't deny that, Josh.
Yeah, you're right.
I know, right? It's out May 11th. The
Huh.
yeah.
But okay, so the arms thing. I got to tell you, I literally skipped the arms part.
Why?
I don't like it. I watched bits and pieces. I saw some highlights.
Josh.
No, here's the thing. It does not interest me enough. I've watched parts of it. I see how maybe it could get a little competitive, a little fun. Doesn't really interest me. It just doesn't. I don't like fighting games like that. I've come
But-
to grips with that's really not my style of game.
But Ramen
Um,
Girl with Ramen Arm and Dragon Fist.
Too racist, man. I don't know. It's just it's
Too
all weird.
racist.
I mean, it's like, hey, she's Japanese. Let's give her ramen. It's like what?
They're
But
all Japanese.
yeah, well, clearly this one's more Japanese. But like,
Oh my god.
Min Min, goddamn, you're probably right. But
No, she does. She can kick back attacks. That's her
oh,
special.
I saw that. Yeah, because apparently arms is also called legs, but also
Torso.
oh, I don't know. It's okay, but people were also complaining that it just kind of went on long because Gabby makes a great point. But
Keep going.
but you know how like they had that little robot announcer guy kind of broadcasting every single thing.
Well, yeah, the
That's
entire
why
the entire direct was focused on Arms and Splatoon, so it
No,
makes
but,
sense why
like-
it went long.
yeah, but I was like, no, I'm not a fan of this, and I like skipped ahead. So I was like, eh.
Oh, you're the worst.
I looked at bits and pieces throughout the way because I'm like, oh, it's not over yet. Oh, it's not over yet. But like, I was looking at it, I'm like, it looks okay, I guess. I mean,
you can change the fists. You can do different fists. They have
but
different
I
attacks.
just don't care. I just
Oh, it,
like.
it looks like a lot of fun to me.
I think
can't
I've
wait.
come to a point in my life where I very much can just easily decide. Like, I'm not even one of those people anymore that it's like, it looks fun, I'll try it. Like, I just know. I'm like, this is not going to happen. Like, I like other games way too much. ARMS doesn't interest me enough to take time away from that. I'd rather play League or Hearthstone or Zelda or something. Like, no.
Fair enough.
But, I mean, for what it's worth, the graphics look nice. It looks like it's got more of a competitive edge than it seemed initially.
Mm-hmm.
So it's weird, though. I heard some arguments saying like they're trying to be this like anyone can play and it's fun and it's competitive. Like they're trying to get into competitive sphere, but they don't see it taking off like it would like a Street Fighter. But I mean, you never know.
You gotta think like Smash. Smash is very open to everyone, but there's casual Smash.
No,
and-
yes,
and
that's why.
competitive Smash.
That's why you never know. But people are already predicting like, but who knows?
D in the chat says Arms is upgraded Wii Sports Boxing to me.
Well, that was what people initially
That's
thought.
what
I think,
that's what we
well,
thought at first.
but based on like this direct and stuff, it shows that it's clearly not that. It shows that it's kind of its own thing. I mean, that's the fallback thing. It's like, oh, just boxing. But like this is actually like it's a full-fledged
There's
game.
a lot of movement. There's a lot of arena based stuff you have to
Like
consider.
I think if you do like playing people online, you like all that stuff, I think it's definitely worth the money just based on it looks like the amount of effort they actually put into the game.
The fact that you can do 2v2 is also pretty cool.
Yeah, that looked like a lot going on. But I mean, obviously once you play it more, then it's not a lot going on. You just know what's going on. But yeah, I mean, it just seems like a cool game. It's just I'm just not interested in it, and I literally didn't watch most of the footage. But good graphics, it looked like some cool things you could do.
I'm Josh Bremen. I didn't watch it, and I don't like it.
I mean, I partially watched it. I listened to people talk about it.
Well, here's the thing. I went into the direct not caring about Arms that much, watched the entire thing, ended up liking it a whole lot more, so.
But I could see you playing it. I can't see myself playing it.
Fair enough.
So that's the difference.
But that's not a good... That doesn't... There's no scientific evidence there.
No.
I could see you wearing a dress.
I cannot.
Okay, well, here's the thing.
Thank you. See, it's perfectly valid. See, there's no point. I'm fine with you getting it.
Gabby,
you can get it all you want.
Gabby, help me out here. Slayer is Team Josh. I need some Team Ken action here.
Oh my god. I'm telling you, like, there's no problem with you getting it. Like, I think it should probably be a decent game. It's just, I have no interest in playing it. I mean, maybe, if you have it, then I'll be like, sure, I'll try it out. What the heck? But, like, I'm not gonna...
What if you try it out and you like it?
Yet listens in response to the comment. But, I mean, if that ends up being the case and you literally, like, sway me the other way, then maybe? I don't know. But, like, I'm not dropping $60 on that.
Fair enough.
See, that makes perfect sense. That's what I'm saying. I don't see myself playing. I'm not buying it. There you go. It's done. Ooh.
All right.
But,
well, what about Splatoon?
It's all I need. Splatoon, here's the problem. I'm never big into, like, Call of Duty zombie mode. I'm never into, like, horde mode on Gears of War.
Okay.
I'm never into that kind of thing.
So this is nothing for you?
The one thing that kind of interests me is that this is something that you would play, meaning that it could be entertaining. I mean, here's the thing. I was pretty much planning on getting this game anyway. But then they showed this mode, and I was like, it's kind of cool. It looks kind of dark. You're also in these very stereotypical, like, fisher outfits.
Yeah, it's like the
fisherman, whatever.
The overall things.
Yeah. And you got, like, the little gloves and whatnot. And though those things, the chum or whatever, look kind of creepy. But
there's zombie fish, basically.
Yeah, but, like, I mean, it's okay. I mean, I'd play it with you or something. I wouldn't just aggressively play it on my own and be like, I love this mode. But, like, it's fun, I guess. I mean, there's a lot of people that love that kind of stuff, that kind of mode, whatever. So I'm glad it's kind of capturing audiences. I mean, because the biggest thing is apparently, like, people didn't play the first one. I don't know how, because the first one was great.
The first one was... I love the story mode in the first game.
Well, I thought everything about it was really good. So, like, I was very satisfied. So I think this one's going to be arguably at least slightly better, so I'm excited for it. The thing, though, that I don't like is the amiibo functionality for it.
Oh, the fact they're making more amiibo to do, like...
Oh, well, no. The fact that they're making more amiibo's fine, but the fact that they seemingly do less, I'm hoping that's just because they didn't talk about the rest of the stuff it does.
They do more. They unlock costumes and extra levels to play as well.
Did they confirm the level thing?
Yep.
Because from the direct, they didn't.
In the direct, they only showed off that you can move your custom stuff to to amiibo to go to, like, a friend's house.
And that was pathetic.
No, but that's cool.
I was like, first of all, I don't go to a friend's house with an amiibo. No, no, it's just more like, I mean, at this point, it's like, I don't see the point in that. I don't know. Like, if I was going to go over to your place, like, I just bring the Switch. I'm not going to bring the stupid amiibo. I'll have the thing on the game already. Like, I don't get it. It's just weird. It doesn't make sense to me. But
yeah, but it's more of like, let's say I have a friend coming over who's not a Nintendo fan, not a Switch fan, not a Splatoon
owns
fan.
an amiibo.
No, I would give them I would use my amiibo, save his stuff, and say, hey, next time you come over, you're saving this figure. Remember this figure.
But that's like circa 2002.
It's a memory card. It's a data transfer, Josh.
Circa 2002.
It's not
Remember buying those PS2 memory cards? Those were expensive.
Yeah, I remember.
But like I bought 2 of them for like $35. I was like, oh, but
That's a good deal, actually.
Well, that was on sale.
Okay.
I was like, geez.
Like, that was a bad example to use.
You're right, but that was my one vivid memory of those.
Did you hear the news today that the last Splatfest was Callie and Marie?
Yeah.
And because they're taking the outcome, and that is going to be a major factor in Splatoon 2. So if you've watched any of the story trailers, we've only seen Marie so far, and Marie's the only one who won this Splatfest. And today they've started like releasing cryptic information on the Splatoon website how something happened to Callie after the event at Splatfest. And this game's
she went into depression.
Maybe something.
Who's the one I like? Was it Marie?
Which one did you like? The one with the short hair?
I really don't remember.
What? How do you? One's pink, one's green.
You never gave Gabby the Spark Notes.
It doesn't matter now. We're going long. We're going long as it is. We have to start wrapping this up.
Let's see, Callie and Marie. Who do I like? Yeah, maybe the one on the right.
Is she green or pink?
Green.
Yeah, that's wrong.
Because you like the other one.
I like Callie more than Marie.
No, Marie's better.
Pink hair
100%.
and long hair.
No, 100%. 100%. Not even close. PS Vita for $70. What kind of condition was that Vita in? 4 GB memory. I bought a Vita with a 32 gig memory card in it, included whatever. Almost new for like 110, which is like an incredible deal.
That's a really good deal, actually, yeah.
Like the PS Vita, anything made by Sony with memory cards, like ridiculous.
The fact that they do like their own proprietary cards, you couldn't just use an SD card, was the most just awful.
That's why everyone's like, wait, Nintendo is using actual like
micro
things,
yeah, exactly.
like not Nintendo only, not the charger, not.
Well,
it's like
Nintendo hasn't had any proprietary memory cards since the GameCube.
But they've had like proprietary, what's it called?
Oh yeah, the AC outlet ones, yeah.
Yeah, so that was the big thing for me. But like, because now you can literally just like plug in your little thing. Because like I bought an extra cable, plug it into my wall charger for my phone, bring it around like your phone. Like it's easy.
Yeah,
but
it's great.
But what was I gonna say? Oh, but so about the Splatoon, man. I'm excited for it. I mean, I watched some gameplay on it, like regular gameplay. I didn't play in the test fire thing because we both didn't.
Yeah, we both missed the test fire.
I thought it was more like, oh, just all weekend. Then it was like, wait, it's in those defined periods. And then by the time I looked up those defined
From
periods,
4 a.m. to 3 a.m.
Yeah, I was like, wait. And then like, I was actually out that night too. I remember that. I was out on that night when it was supposed to be at that time or something. Or no, I was out that night, got back at 5 a.m. and the last test fire was at 7 a.m. And I was like, no way. I'm not staying up longer this. I'm dead tired. And I went to sleep.
I don't blame you.
And that was the last one. And I thought there were going to be more on the Sunday. I'm like, why would you say and Sunday if the one on Sunday is at 7 in the morning? I'm like, that was
They might do another test fire closer to release because they still want to make sure their online's perfect for when these games come out. So.
But I was just kind of sad that it was not available to me at a convenient time.
Oh, but what was you? First world problems.
Thank you.
I can't play in this Splatoon test fire.
Exactly, because I wanted to try those dually things with the dodges,
the splat
and
dualies.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Few scratches on a touchpad and it was an import. Oh well, mine wasn't an import, man. Mine was legit. Well, they're both legit. Actually, yours probably more legit, but fair enough. But
right.
Yeah. So I'm still excited for Splatoon. I'm buying that. So there you go. I'm excited for E3 though, what this has in store, because if they got all this out of the way, it sets up the stage for Metroid, and I don't even like Metroid, but I'm excited.
Well, yeah, let's not get into E3 talk now. Well, that's a whole.
That was my one little throwaway line.
Yeah,
just that's it. I'm excited.
Yeah,
I thought overall though, nice direct. The Koizumi guy did a nice job, I think.
Yep, he did.
So I like the direction it's going. I actually do think it also goes with the Switch's development, with this whole neutral kind of third-party things can work, whatever. I like the direction that Nintendo's going in. If you noticed when they did a playthrough on Nintendo's official thing of Splatoon 2, actually, if you watched that,
yep,
with the very annoying people who I should not name.
Yep.
Led by the one girl I said who would lead it, and then I saw it and wanted to kill myself. But
Oh my god.
um, aside from that, they did speak about kind of the direction of the game and how some of the things came into light, and they were saying that like the older people gave them a chance to finally say something and like give them input and being like, this might be cool or whatever. Like,
That's smart.
first of all, you should have been doing that for years because you can't just rely on the people that are somewhat out of touch with some of the stuff. I think it's pretty obvious, but they've been so stubborn and like, no, my way is correct, and Japanese culture with respecting elders. But like, um, finally they're listening with more compatibility things, and it looks like it's finally showing through the Switch. So
Hmm.
I'm very happy with that, and I think this is more proof of it with a new kind of change up direct. So I like the direction that Nintendo's.
Very
I actually
nice.
do. I do think they're doing a good job lately. So
Me too. They're doing a really good job.
so
I
yeah,
love my Switch. So
yeah.
yeah.
So that's it.
All right. We've gone very long on this. Usually we try to keep underneath 2 hours. We're pushing 2.5 at this point. Joshy,
Right.
you will be gone now until your finals are over. So roughly 3 weeks, maybe longer if you need to recover more. But we'll be back definitely before E3 because at this point now it's the end of April.
Hmm.
We have about a little over a month till E3.
Yeah, man. I figured probably one or two before E3, and then, oh baby, I'm ready to sit there and watch this E3, watch that Twitch chat. I love me some Twitch chat at
Yo, are you
E3.
are you gonna come over and watch E3 live with me and eat pizza and record our live reactions?
Oh my God, I maybe could. Are you not working those 3 days?
I will gladly take off if I can. Wait, will I be in Vegas? Wait, oh wait, 1 second. I told you I'm going to Vegas, right?
No.
I'm going to
Bye,
Vegas.
people.
No, the show's not done yet. We're still going.
Well, they're saying bye, so I don't
Okay,
want to
I'll
hold them
I'll be
hostage.
gone
Tekken 7.
I'll be gone June 16th to the 18th.
So that's fine.
Yeah, oh, so it's right after. Okay, perfect.
Oh, look, you can't even play your copy of ARMS. No,
Oh
wait, it's a
God.
portable system.
Well, yeah, but if it
Haha.
doesn't arrive by the time I leave,
Ew.
eels.
Rip. But
Yeah,
yeah,
we'll be back for E3.
maybe I can work one of those days. Maybe by work, I mean not working, I mean
Gotcha.
you.
Yeah, we'll talk about it off the podcast.
Pizza. I like pizza.
Yeah,
Okay,
me too.
cool.
Thank you to everyone who showed up for the live show. Quickly going down the list here. Thank you, Thomas. Thank you, Gabby. Thank you, Jimmy. Thank you, D. Thank you, Jacob. Thank you, Bless. I try to say it like it's
Cool.
Cybernetic Slayer. Thank you. Who else am I missing?
That might have been it from Twitch chat.
Yep, and thank you to in the YouTube chat for the raid by
Waller.
Koala Raid. Why are they saying KFC?
I don't know, but
Because
this guy was a.
his name's Killer Koala, but they said KFC Raid.
Maybe we actually had two rate. I don't know, but so
Double
technically this is
raid.
Joseph Tolslen, One Killer Koala, Nimbo. We got One I might have said him already.
Yeah.
Rosie, I think I might have said her. And we have Mr. A who said hi and never responded to me saying hey.
Yep.
But yeah,
Yep.
there you go.
Thank you guys for another amazing show. It's been a month since our last
It's
show,
been real.
but it's nice to see you guys always show up. We always mean it so much.
And here's the thing. I know we've been doing a live with the whole interactions and whatnot and talking back, but also when you see these get uploaded and whatnot to like YouTube and stuff, feel free to always leave a comment, leave a like, whatever, and especially leave a comment where if you have a question or want us to talk about something or whatever, feel free because then we could talk about it on the next thing.
Yeah, we use that in our opening segments.
Yeah, so it's pretty cool. So feel free, any topic you're interested, we can maybe get behind and look into and talk about, or if we already know it or whatever.
Absolutely.
So, yeah, also, actually, quick little plug for my own little thing.
Oh, go
I
ahead.
uploaded another YouTube little mini clip of one play I had last night when I was playing on League. It was really cool. I stole the dragon with my little E spell, which is just like very low damage, and it stole it from a guy that should never have anything stolen from him on the other team, like that champion. So it was pretty cool. It was in a ranked game, so it's cool. It's up there. I even did a little YouTube editing. I put on the two clips Yeah, you did. I saw that. You commented, Mr. Cybernetic Slayer. Thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed it, though. I don't know if you play League at all, but yeah. So
I'm
it's up
not.
there.
I'm not subscribed to you for some reason.
I mean, that's fair.
I
But
subscribed.
thank you. But yeah. So I got a few clips. I've been ever since League added a very easy feature. So I've been trying to upload some clips every now and again when they're YouTube worthy.
Very nice.
Is it cool? You know, it is cool. I probably said it, I guess, like 50 times. I didn't think about it, but it's cool.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, thank you all again for listening to the JK podcast. Until next time, I've been Ken O'Connor.
And I am always Josh Brandman.
We will see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.
That is. Bye.
Au revoir.
Mm.